All right, everybody, welcome to JG9 Live. We are doing this game, but obviously there's some stuff that's happened the last half hour in Jacksonville that I am not oblivious to, that we're going to talk about while doing this game. And if the news becomes official, if I get a tweet, we will X out of this game. And I know you guys made the call for this one. This is one of those extreme circumstances. If we get the tweet from Rapport that becomes official, we'll do an emergency live stream. We'll hop off this one and we'll do an emergency live stream and we'll change it to emergency live stream. So just keep that in mind, because obviously a lot's gone down the last few minutes in Jacksonville, that it's looking promising that Cohen could be the guy for the Jaguars after a Una reverse card. But with that in mind, for now, we are doing this battle between UMBC and Albany in the America East Conference. Appreciate you guys tuning in. My name is Cgiulianihpu. If you've never been to a JJ Live stream before, how it works is like this. We're going to do implied play-by-play on this game. Fire one in the chat with any questions you may have. I'll be happy to answer anything and everything. Any donation, get your question right away. Otherwise, I just go in the order that I see them. If you are a member, you can share your support for either one of those teams using those emojis in the chat. We do have the logo for UMBC and for Albany. If you want to watch today's video that just dropped an hour ago, click that link above. It is about the Dolphins-Patriots 1985 AFC Championship. And if you want to watch a college football video, JG8, I talked about the Pitt Toledo field goal from the Game Above Sports Bowl. That horrible field goal, JG8. We're going to put a lot more content on there. JG9 News, I want to do stuff on JG9 News. The problem is that every time I want to record, the situation changes. Every time I want to record about the Jaguars situation, it changes. I want to do a Trent Baalke video about how we're never going to get him good with him, if the Jags are a joke, then they fire Baalke. I want to do a video about who do we target next, and then they pull me back in with Cohen. So I have no clue. So we're just going to wait until anything becomes official to do a JG9 News video. So, with that in mind, is Cohen about to become the coach of the Jaguars? It's looking likely. It's looking likely. He basically goes to the Bucs, which I think is wrong. It is absolutely wrong. It's different than McDaniels. McDaniels, it's a lot different. The situation's changed. Like, I get it. I think the way Cohen went about this is a bit wrong if he ghosted him. Now, Cohen said he did meet with the Bucs, so... but appreciate you saying with the fiver. Glad Mr. Cage's game was awful as a UL student. The entire season is a wash. She was dating. All right, all good. Yeah, you make the call for tomorrow. We're only going to have one stream for you make the call. You're going to decide which game we're calling tomorrow. You're going to help me decide which game we're calling tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Eastern or 8 o'clock Eastern. Michigan, Purdue, Nova against Marquette, or St. Joseph's against Dayton. My mom is trying to FaceTime me, not realizing that I'm on stream right now. But we are going to be doing that. Hang on. All right, here we go. You have that podium, I think, wins this game. 58%. He ran with the Retrievers to win this one. UMBC coming off of a 25-point loss to Maine. And Albany coming off a 5-point win over Binghamton, their in-state rival. Going to Jack Salinaris. Looks that way. Looks that way. Whether the Raiders will hire McCarthy? Yeah, I don't know. The interesting thing, too, with the Raiders, too. The man that Cohen wanted as the GM. Now, granted, it could be Waugh. It could still be Waugh. But the man they wanted as GM took the job with the Raiders. He hasn't signed the contract yet with the Raiders, but we'll see. Albany in the neon. It is neon night in Albany. UMBC in the blacks. And we're underway. Down here, it is Neely. Neely kicks it out. Going to go to Klasczyk. Marshall in the corner. Marshall trying to drive inside now. Fades away from the free throw line. That one rims off twice, and the third time is the charm. First points of the game go to the Danes. We got Cohen, who we want as OC or DC. Well, OC, I'm not sure who we want. I'm not sure who we want as OC. Are they going to say backcourt violation? Or are they going to say foul on the play for a reach? I think I'm going to say foul on the play for a reach. They get that one on Joshua. Jason's favorites? No, it's still the Texans. Still proven otherwise. It's still the Texans. Still proven otherwise. What about Cajun basketball? That game was rough. I was able to catch a bit of it. I couldn't do the stream, unfortunately, today, but something came up in terms of getting the video out and whatnot. Driving inside, Varghese gets the layup to go. Circles in, so both teams score on the first possession. But that run at the start of the second half, that really was what did it, man. That run at the start of the second half. Now driving in. Spin around, gets the layup to go. It's 4-2 Albany. Cole brings Salah to DC. No, I think it's going to go back to San Fran. Let's go back to DC. Or San Fran, I should say. I love Salah, but I think it's going to go back. Jordan. Swinging it around. It's Ace Valentine. Now in the corner. Odenowho kicks it out for 3. Banks off the back of the rim, but rebound on the play by UMBC. Second chance here. It's Banks kicking out to the corner. Extra pass to Valentine. Valentine, another pass down low, blocked on the play. Bit too much passing on that one, as Odenowho's shot gets blocked on the play. Going to stay with UMBC. Jags still in the next 5 years if Cohen. I mean, look, the right coach changes everything. I don't think anyone thought with as first free throw is good, so they're gonna say the block there. I don't think anyone thought that the Commanders selling to the Super Bowl. Or else, Jada, thoughts on the Jags news today? Oh my god, thoughts on the news today? I'm loving life right now. I'm loving life. Free throw no good. Second free throw no good. It was 1 for 2. Albany. It's Joshua. Swinging it around. Marshall. Right pressure Cohen in 25. Well, we still have to hire the guy. I'd say, I don't know. I don't know. I'll say 7 and 10. Kicks it out. Open for 3 at the top. Not going to take it. Now going to try and drive inside by the block. Anita gifting 10 memberships. They want the travel. Not going to get it. Staying with Albany. 1 on the clock. It's going to be a shot clock violation anyways. And it was an air ball. But Anita gifting 10. Satan, Max Jack, Boulder Crypto, Puerto Rico, Katie Roth, Chica, Ghost Boy, Andrew, Nathan, Orphe Sent. All getting memberships. As a member, you get a lot of cool perks. Your name in the NH video. Members only Q&A streams. And you get to use emojis in the chat. Appreciate you guys a ton. Which game do you want? I'll get you on the call for that. I think we might have a special guest coming in a little bit. So just keep that in mind. Feeds it down low. Out of bounds. Bad pass by Banks. Turnover play. Which game do you want? I'll get you on the call for it. I'll get you on the call. Who the Lions hires coordinators? I think Brunell's going to get promoted to OC, and I don't know who they're going to get as DC, but I think Brunell's going to get promoted. It's Marshall up top. Marshall. Any goal? Out of bounds. No, for whatever reason, YouTube, like, it's 50-50 whether you can set goals or not. It's 50-50 whether you can actually set goals. Sometimes you can click the button, sometimes you can't. Shot no good. Rebound on the play. All right, hang on a second, guys. Hang on. Under 16 timeout. Give me 2 minutes. Under 16 timeout. But right now it's 17. Pulls it from the elbow. That one is good by Banks. So UMBC up to 5. Under 16 timeout, we'll do it. Under 16 timeout, we're going to do it. Special guests coming on at the under 16 timeout. Under 16 timeout, special guests coming on. So just keep that in mind. Pulls from the free throw line. That shot no good again. This is a bit of a hectic stream just because of everything that's happening. Josh gets the board. Odenowho gets it. Now they're going to throw it up. Kicks out for 3. Going to try the shot. That one is no good off the rim by Louis Jordan. Rebound on the play by Albany. They're going to go in transition. 16-30. Justin Neely trying to post up. Spin around by the baseline. Nice pass there. Foul. Contact. Got it to go. Albany retakes the lead. Who's the guest? It's someone that's been on stream before. At the under 16 timeout, we got 30 seconds toward that. And at the under 16 timeout, we will do that. But where's the window for that? Wait, why can I not? Hang on. This should work. Free throw here. That one's short. And you found the play. Hang on. This should... Why is it not... Hang on. Why is this not working? We've never done this before. It should work. If I go... Let me just go display capture. Free throw off the rim again. No good. Alright, give me one quick second, guys. We got something special for you. We got something special in just a little bit for you guys. So we're under 16 now. Next dead ball will do it. Posting up. Josh kicks it out. Valentine. Swinging around. This screen capture is insane. 3-pointer deep with the shot clock winding down. That one's good. 8-6 the score. Favor of the Retrievers. All right, let's do this. Hang on. That three is good. So they team straight in threes right now. 9-8 in favor of Albany. Hang on. This is just a hectic one right now. Valentine out of bounds. And now we're good. Okay. So we got a special guest to talk about the news. All right. Hang on. Hang on. All right, you're good. Floor is yours.
Am I here?
You're here. You are here.
There I am. Okay. There we go.
Wait, hang on. Wait. Hang on. I don't think anyone can hear. Hang on. Hang on.
There we go. We there?
Can anyone hear? I can hear. Can anyone else hear or no? Hang on. This might be a no. Hang on.
Okay.
Hang on. All right. Can anyone hear again? This is one of the.
Can anybody hear me?
Just want to make sure everyone can hear. We've never done this before, so make sure people can hear. Can't hear. Yeah. Hang on.
Okay.
Hang on. One quick second. No. All right.
I'm away from the TV, so I'm not looking.
Yeah, we're gonna try something. Hang on. I don't get why I can't do it on iMovie. Hang on. Not iMovie. You know, it's not the it's not like okay. We're just gonna Here's what we're gonna do something like this. Okay. Where's my speakers at? Hang on. Okay. Now try talking.
Can you hear me?
All right. I think we should be good. All right. So.
Can you hear me now? Can people hear me?
Should be able to. Let me just increase the volume by a lot on this. All right. We're trying something this is like a weird way to do it, but we're gonna. Yeah, I have the microphone set to the speakers.
Okay.
So we're gonna do it like that. Okay.
All right. So you can hear me but can't see me.
No. Wait. Hang on. Wait. Well, they can't see because I haven't turned it. Wait, I haven't turned it on. Hang on. Sorry about that.
Oh.
Yep. Now I can see. See. All right. Now we're good. All right.
Now we're good?
We're good. Yep, we're good.
So I was just in session. I come out of session, and now I hear the news about Liam Cohn. Let me start by saying this.
Yeah.
If Liam Cohn gets hired by the Jaguars, 50 memberships right away. I will donate 50 memberships. The moment he is hired, wherever stream you're on, it's 50 memberships. So let's just start from there because the ecstaticness will be out of control. So tell me what we know. Give me right up-to-date details because I saw Schefter. So what do we know?
Here's what we know about the whole Jaguar situation.
Okay.
So, after everything that happened with Bulky, 3-point try here for Albany, I don't know, go to UMBC. We're just going to stay on this for the next 5 minutes, and we'll give sporadic updates about the game. This is one of those, breaking news updates. It's like the John Lennon Monday Night Football. So, this is, in terms of, just breaking news updates. Game is secondary right now. So, in terms of what we know, apparently, after they fired Bulky, the Jags made an offer to Cohen, and he said no. He said no. I'm going to stay in Tampa. Then they made a second offer.
Wow.
So the Jaguars' philosophy was apparently you have to say no twice.
Mm-hmm.
And the second time, Khan was super persistent, and Cohen basically flew to Jacksonville. He flew to Jacksonville, and secretly, ghosted the Bucks. They've been trying to Bowles and the Seven trying to contact him.
Yep.
Haven't been able to. At all. And he is in the building right now, and it looks like they're going to get something done.
Oh my gosh! And tell me how the Rooney Rule impacts this.
I think we already met. We met with Sal and Graham.
So you're telling me tonight it is possible.
It is possible.
Tonight.
Yes, it is possible.
That we may end up the dream scenario that we wanted from day one, which is fire Peterson,
Yep.
fire Balky,
Yep.
and get Cohen as our coach
Yep.
may actually happen after the worst 2 weeks of our lives
Yes.
in Jacksonville.
The weirdest way to get there, but yes. It is possible.
Oh my gosh.
It is possible.
This would be unbelievable. This would be you talk about changing, and what's the story with Baselli?
He's gonna help conduct the. He's playing a part in, I guess, the search, but I guess like if there's no more search really.
Right.
I think Baselli was the plan if there was a search. I'm not sure there's a search anymore, but he'll probably play a part in terms of like the GM. But Cohen apparently, according to Dilla, said that the reason that like one of the reasons that he took the office down that was the GM. 3-point by UMBC is good, 11-9. One of the reasons why is because Cohen took was the GM right now. He's well respected.
Yeah.
Even though it's the old regime,
so right now you're telling me, and then I'll let you get back to the game. But you're telling me right now, as we sit here, Cohen is in Jacksonville. He's in the building.
Yes, he is in the building. 3-point try, good, 12-11. Yes, he is in the building. He's
my gosh.
in the building right now. And they are they're finalizing something.
Oh, wow.
The expectation is that he will be named the coach of the Jaguars.
This is wild. If this ends up happening tonight, this will be the craziest 48 hours in our 25-year Jaguar history of being fans.
Yes. So
we would have gotten, because you wanted Cohen even more than you wanted Johnson.
Yeah, it was 1A and 1B. I said it from day
1A, 1B, right.
I said from day one. Yeah, so Schefter just posted an article. They're trying to negotiate a deal. The Bucs have had no contact Thursday with Cohen or his representation, despite making multiple efforts to reach him.
Right. This is great.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to let you get back to stream.
You basically just ghosted him.
Keep me updated, or keep us all updated. Get back to stream. I'll let you get back to your people.
All right.
And keep us updated. Thanks so much.
All right.
All right, everybody. Bye.
All right. See ya. All right, and on that note, you didn't miss a whole lot during the game. It's 12-11, second free throw for Albany. That one is good. Again, my dad has work, so otherwise I would just hide it to that and stay on. My dad has work. He sees clients. He sees people, so... been a lot of fouls. They haven't missed a whole lot. You haven't missed a whole lot. Haven't missed a whole lot. Yeah, he reached the balls. According to Schefter, it's had no contact. According to that, it's no contact. Also, which game? Hang on, I missed it entirely in the thing. Which game do you want? Oh, make even. Okay, make even. All right. So 13-11 the score. We're gonna get back to calling this game again. If this is one of those weird circumstances where the Jaguar news out of nowhere takes priority over this game. Down low, it's Matulu, puts it up, no good. Rebound on the play by Clunas. The Lithuanian makes the play, and Short going to take it up. Marlon Short picks up the dribble very quickly. Bounce pass stolen away. Horrible possession there. Way too hesitant. Trying to go in transition. Layup. No good. Second chance. Foul on the play. All right, let's get the score bug updated again, because this has just been insane. Is Spidek, Joe, and Cohen? I don't know. That's the thing. How many shots will I take if Cohen's hired? I mean, I don't drink, so I don't drink. But Spidek is he hasn't signed the contract with the Raiders. That's the interesting. He hasn't signed the contract with the Raiders. Langford at the line shooting 2. He was only 1 for 4 last time from the line. Yeah, so I'll make these games even. First free throw. Good. Second free throw coming up. Pulling Perrin Duval. Oh, you know it. I'm going to start a ton of money, but pass and with the Jackson is still good. Yeah. Oh, you're good, man. You're good. This is one of those, like, extenuating circumstances that, like, you know me, I hate doing that, especially because you guys donated for this one. But this is one of those extenuating circumstances where it's some other news that was not expected to happen. Second free throw is good for Langford. So he goes 2 for 2 that trip. The BC transfer makes it a 4-point game. You know, he's lying. He's lied. Swinging around. I swear, if I get the news from the Justin Timberlake concert tonight, if it's official at JT, I'm going live like on my phone. I'm gonna find something out. If he's there, layup there, got it to go. Josh Aduono had 6 points last time out. Odonowo gets it to go. The Columbia transfer. It's a 2-point game. Where was I when Pearson was hired? Oh, I don't even remember. I don't remember where it was when Pearson was hired. I was in class when Meyer was hired. That was my sport branding class pro sport law when Pearson was hired. Post-up play, that one's good for Giroult. The Argentinian makes it a 4-point game. 11:46 to go, short. In the corner, Clunas is going to try and drive the baseline, kicks it out. Blocked on the play. Odonowo's shot no good, but foul on the play. They're going to shoot 2 free throws when we get back. Do I have a ghost? Because I think it's going to be a ghost. No. Yeah, so the GM job, I think it's either going to be Wall, but I'm thinking either Wall keeps the job, like I said. Spotted didn't take the job in Vegas yet, which is interesting for obvious reasons. Because obviously, he doesn't take the job. He doesn't sign a contract yet. He could be the GM there, but Dilla says that the reason, Wall is a big reason why Cohen took this job. And Cohen's been on the money today. Or not Cohen. Dilla's been on the money today. If you follow Dilla on Twitter, he's been on the money, saying everything. And Dilla's got a source. He is basically the only one that knows anything with that. Just stuff that Bucks fans won't. I mean, look, the way that he... There's 2 lines of thinking to this. On one hand, he has every right to... Yeah, I already went like 8 months ago. Yeah, he's come back. Tickets like under $100, so I went. On one hand, he has every right to change his mind. The situation changed. It's not like McDaniels. The situation changed completely. There is a new boss in town. Things are a lot different. If you reject a company and a boss gets fired and now the company looks more appealing, it's like, okay, I have my demands, you're not meeting them, and now, okay, we're going to meet your demands. Having said that, the way he went ghosting him, I mean, there's 2 sides. Apparently, Cohen said he contacted Bulls. Bulls, they're saying that he's not, there's not anything, they haven't had any contact. I think ghosting him and not being professional about it is wrong. I think that's dead wrong. If that is true, I think that's dead wrong. But apparently... Apparently, we'll see. What we do with Cohen Howard, I'm going to go live, and we're going to celebrate. We're going to celebrate a ton. Okay, he finally reached out to Bulls. Yes. Okay, so he did reach out to Bulls. Yeah. He reached out to Bulls. Just got reported that he did, according to a few reporters, he did reach out to Bulls. So, didn't completely ghost him. He did reach out to Bulls. But he hasn't signed the contract. That's why you have to get everything in writing. But I know what the free throw line shooting to. 17-13 the score. Screaming Cohen's hired. Oh, I'm going to go nuts when Cohen's hired. If he is. If they get this done, I'm going to go nuts. Because this is the first time the Jaguars have been competent in my life. First free throw off the back of the rim, no good. But I know this season, 64% from the line. Yeah, Bill Belichick making the official hire. I'm surprised it took that long to make it official. I don't know why it took that long. He was recruiting, too. I don't know why. Second free throw is good. Rattles in. 17-14. Because, look, you fired Bulky. You fired the problem. You fired Pearson. You fired Bulky. You got my top guy. You brought Baselli on the organization. And you actually have someone that looks competent. Chance of Cohen? Right now, I'd say 95%. I was in class when Bulky was hired. I was at the gym. I was literally walking into the gym, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Feeds it down low, fouled on the play, going to the line to shoot 2. Will be Giroult. Batista Giroult, the redshirt freshman center, 7 foot. Go to the line again. A lot of fouls this game thus far. Free throw shooting has not been the best for either side. Yeah, if this happens during the Justin Timberlake concert, I gotta figure out what the heck I'm doing. But it's reported by Jonathan Jones that the Jags have satisfied the Rooney Rule. So, we can hire Cohen right now. First free throw rattles in. Obviously, we'll do an emergency live stream depending on whenever this happens, but might be at JT tonight. We'll see. As Rares fan, so much better can't feel it anymore. Yeah, they might lure Spidek away. They might. I'm not sure. They might look Spidek away because apparently he hasn't signed the contract yet. And Josina Anderson is reporting that she's dropping crumbs about this. That potentially he could come to Jacksonville and get the GM. Jordan. If not Spidek, I want Agnew. I want Agnew for the Lions, but I'm not sure. Again. Valentine. Valentine kicks it across the floor, gives it to Bryce Johnson. Deep three for Johnson. That one's good. Johnson 0 for 2 from 3 last game. Drills that one. Going as a snake. I mean, look, the ghost, if he did ghost, that's wrong. There's no defending that. But he took a promotion. He got his demands and took a promotion. Floats it up. That one's good. 2017. I will not defend ghosting. I will never defend ghosting. So we'll make that very clear. We'll not defend ghosting. Johnson gives it down low, posting up. Sklunas spinning around. Nothing there. Let's kick it back out. It's short. Short fade away from the block. That one is no good. Rebound on the play by Jerome. Marshall. Layup with the opposite hand. That one good. It's a 5-point lead for Albany. Largest lead for the Danes today. And UMBC going to take a timeout. Yeah. So, yeah, the thing, obviously, I'm never going to defend ghosting. I'm never going to defend ghosting with that one. Like, there is something that was unprofessional about that. We're on the same page with that one. If that's true, I completely agree that they're, like, you at least owe it to be a professional and let your employer know, hey, I'm taking this job. I completely agree with you on that. Having said that, this is not like McDaniels in the sense that the situation changed completely. This was a guy that made demands. Demands were not met. And now the demands were met. And he gets a promotion. 85 is Germany? Yes, that's the video above. Yes. If you click that link above, that's the video. Migos, my friend, for 2 minutes, going to do this a bit. No, that's not even close to the same thing. Ghosting, like, that's called I'll get to you later. That's very different. 2 minutes is not ghosting. Believe me, I would love my friends responding in 2 minutes. Who I want is OC if hired. I don't know. As long as Cohen's calling the plays, I don't really care who's OC necessarily. As long as it's not Press Taylor. I don't really care as long as he's calling the plays. Dickerson. Swinging it around. It's Johnson. Johnson back to Dickerson. I mean, Brunel would be nice, but I think it's going to just get promoted to the Lions. Sapp now swings it across the floor. Dickerson, 5 on the clock. No movement inside the paint. Stuck in the corner. 3, 2, 1. Has to take a running 3. That could be a shot clock violation. It's blocked anyways. It's going to be Albany ball. I think his friends are currently in pain. I don't blame him. How many times you got to go to the Colts? Because the Raiders are stupid. That's how. I wonder if I call like this or backs out the Jacksonville negotiations. Yeah, I saw the comment on the video. Won't discuss it. Yeah. Look, there's nothing, like, he hasn't signed a contract yet. If he backs out negotiations, it would suck. But he hasn't signed a contract yet. Like, there's no agreement. Like, I wouldn't be, like, I'd be upset with the whole situation, but I'm not going to blame Cohen for that. Found the floor. Did a story on Super Bowl we won? I've done a few on those. Believe me, there was no contract. He hasn't broken any contract. It's not like he signed with the Bucks. He hasn't broken a contract. If he doesn't take the job in Jacksonville for whatever reason, again, there's no contract. Joshua drives inside, floats it up on the lane. That one's good. Albany up by 7. Largest lead for the Danes today with 9 minutes to go. I mean, but to be fair, Sapp. Step back Johnson. Corner. Dickerson drives inside. Contact. Can't get it to go. What are your thoughts on Belichick? I'm genuinely curious, Cujo, because it's a good question. It's honestly, what are your thoughts on what Belichick did with the Jets to the Patriots? Deep 3. That one short. by Marshall. Rebound play by UMBC. I'm not defending the ghosting part. Layup high and in. Valentine with the contact. They're going to say, wait. Yep, they're going to say that one's good. No foul. I can't defend the ghosting part, but again, this is a completely different situation than like what McDaniels did. Completely different. Harrison, Sawyer. Ooh, Sawyer. I don't think there's any chance the Jags get Sawyer. I think it's going to be gone in the first round. Well, again, Antonio Pierce, probably no one. Corner three, open, got it. Amir Lindsay, the freshman, had 2 3-pointers last game. It's up to an 8-point lead, largest lead for the Danes today. 8 minutes to go. Louis Jordan gives it off to Sapp. Sapp, Valentine. Now it's Johnson. Johnson, Euro step, layup with the contact, no good. Rebound by Amari Marshall. Neely kicks it back out. Lindsay going to reset with 20. Neely. Layup, that one no good. Rebound on the play. Diving to the ground to get it. It's UMBC, and they get it up before getting a jump ball. They got numbers 3-on-2, but Valentine, unable to do anything with it, loses the handle, but found the floor. So 6 on Albany. When we get back, 27-19. Bunch of goes to just as bad, but I understood the reasoning. No one pushed Conan McDaniels to take the head coaching job. Again, this is one of those things. And again, Albany's on a 9-2 run the last 4 minutes. This is one of those things. And again, we're not defending the ghosting here. The ghosting is wrong. But this is one of those things. McDaniels, nothing changed with his situation. A lot changed with Cohen. McDaniels was not getting promotion to go back to New England. McDaniels was not getting more money. McDaniels was also... nothing changed with the Colts situation or the Patriots situation. Nothing tangible changed. This was, let's say let's say you work for, let's say you work for Apple. And Samsung wants to hire you. Let's say Samsung wants to hire you. You to a better position. But the problem is that the boss at Samsung is awful. So you say, no, I'm not doing it. Unless you get rid of the boss, I'm not taking this job. So you go back to Apple. Then Samsung fires the boss, calls you back and says, hey, we fired our boss. We're willing to give you way more money now, and we'll let you run things your way. I can't blame the guy for doing that. Now, again, the ghosting part, we can agree on that. I think Sawyer's going to go to the Lions. I think Sawyer goes to the Lions. I love Sawyer, but I think it's going to go to the Lions. We can agree on the ghosting part. The ghosting part is wrong. It's unprofessional. No one's disagreeing there. But I really cannot blame Cohen and all this. I'm not just saying as a Jaguars fan. It's different than McDaniels. It's very different from McDaniels. Because there was a tangible difference in the situation, and he's getting promotion to do this. We'll come with the best head coach in Jags history because he got Bulky fired. He's already on Mount Rushmore. Not there's any, not there's good contenders. There's a lot of contenders. It's Coughlin, Del Rio, Marone. Peterson's not going to be the top on the 4th. Comes out being a liar? That's fair. That's more than fair in terms of just not being professional. I get that. I get that. Unless you win Super Bowl second to Coughlin? Yeah, probably. Look, Del Rio was not a good coach. He's number 2 by a country mile, which is insane. 2 free throws coming up. Again, only 2 points the last 4 minutes for UMBC. Play desserts for the Raiders? Yeah, you gotta put pen to paper. Who knew the Jaguars were just gonna be the most chaotic organization out there? Foul was on the floor. UMBC going to inbound it. 20 on the clock. Resets. Sapp swinging around to Ononowo. Loses the ball. Going to stay, though, with UMBC. Best head coach in Eagles history can't be Doug or Andy. Vermeil. In that case, it's Vermeil. Just post-merger era, Vermeil. At least Belichick was transparent. That's fair. Valentine. Feeds it down low. Ononowo. Good pass, and the baby hook by Sapp is good. All right, so what are your thoughts about McGinnis? What are your thoughts on what McGinnis did? What are your thoughts on the whole McGinnis situation with the Bears Cardinals like 25 years ago? Again, different situation, but honestly, because there's been a few of those like weird situations with coaches. Or what about Leftwich? Do the same thing. Leftwich do the exact same thing. As the finger roll is good. Leftwich was going to take the job and he got cold feet. This is no different. Leftwich was about to take the job and he said at the negotiating table, yeah, I want Bulky fired. This is just a part of it. This is just, it happens. This is just one of those things that it's more common than you think. Marshall's shot. Yeah, Valentine's shot is blocked by, I think that was, it was Marshall who blocked Valentine's shot. But jump ball going to stay with UMBC. And this is where the Jackson was so much because it makes no sense. It does not. Nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense with this team. That shot, while not even close, and Albany going to get a chance to go by double digits here. Lindsay. Marshall feeds it down low. Last touch, though, by Valentine. Trying to hit his big man. We go being ignored my friend for 20 minutes by CSDM. No. No, I would say... No, that's not ghosting. That's not ghosting at all. Ghosting is like you go like hours, days on end, and you don't even let them know. Step back three. That one good. Created just a little bit of separation there, and that was enough for Briggs, the Charleston Southern transfer, to knock it home. Briggs 2 for 7 from 3 last game. Drills that one. It's an 11-point game. Bears have purchased the coaching staff for the year before Sarah now that Ben John's taking over the reins. Good. Dennis Allen's great for a defensive coordinator. He's one of the best in the business. Like, you'd be hard-pressed to find too many better defensive coordinators than him. Valentine going to try 3. He's open. Can't get it go off the back of the rim. Rebound on the play. Briggs again from 3. That one. Going in transition quickly. No good. And UMBC going to throw down the floor. About a half-court pass. Layup misses. Tempo's picked up, but not the points. J.C. Harris shot no good. Rebound on the play, and Lindsay going to take it up. Now Marshall driving inside. Finger roll. It's a 13-point lead. And the Retrievers need another timeout. Where's it for Joe Brady? I'm going to say, I don't know on that one. I don't know. I don't know what the Raiders are doing. The Raiders are the wild card on all this. I have no clue what the Raiders are going to be doing. That's good, Big Tiger. That's good. If you like what you see, folks, like Scott, watching get lucky to see the time they're selling for Quinn. No, I thought Quinn was a decent hire. Look, there's some guys that deserve a second chance. I thought Quinn was one of them. I didn't think the offense would be this good, but having a guy like Kingsbury as your OC helps a ton. I think it's all about the staff you build. In a lot of these cases, it's about the staff that you build, and Quinn built a solid staff. After the timeout, 2 left for UMBC. Valentine, Odonowo. Working around now up top, it's Banks. He's going to try a 3 on the run. That one circles out, but rebound on the play by Harris. Come back to Valentine. Harris feeds it down low. Josh Odonowo kicks it out, but a wild pass there for Bryce Johnson. It's a turnover. Everything's going Albany's day. So number 1 song was That's What Friends Are For. I know that. Number 2 song. Oh, number 2 song of today's video. Oh, I don't know on this one. I'm going to say... Manuel. Will Sal change his defense? I don't think he will. 3-pointer here for Marshall. That one wide, but rebound on the play. Goes to UMBC. It's Valentine. Was Crazy For You Crazy For You, Madonna? Is that the right year? I'm going to go Crazy For You by Madonna. Go Crazy For You. Layup, no good by Valentine, but falling to the ground. So he'll go to line shoot 2. That's 7 on Albany. I'm going to guess Crazy for You by Madonna. I don't know if that was 86 or 85. I have no clue. Bills can't get checked. Sorry, what do you think of Jordan Birch? I haven't looked too much into Birch. Yep, they've done a job. We'll just allow less. Yeah, it helps when you have Jay and Daniels, and you can just outscore guys. Quinn was the least sexy hire, but he turned up the best this year. Yes. Usually retread hires are not that sexy. Caleb with the 20. Hoo-wee. Appreciate you, man. Which game do you want me to do? You were the one doing 75 the other stream, too, about the Lerod Siemens sound. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you a ton. Holy cow, man. Thank you so much, Caleb. Which game do you want me to do? Yeah, sounds very good, DC. Most underrated quarterback duo, I would say, all time? 09 Niners, Shawnee Spencer, Nate Clements are up there. Ooh. I would say, the Browns cornerback combo in the 80s was awfully good. But I would say the other one, too, for me. The most underrated combo, considering that one of them had to be dead to make the Hall of Fame, the other one is on the Hall of Fame and started making 8 Pro Bowls. Lamar Parrish and Ken Riley. Back in the 70s with the Bengals. Early 70s, mid-70s Bengals. Ken Riley, Lamar Parrish. Great cornerback duo that has been lost throughout history for some reason. I think because they're in the same defense as the Steel Curtain. But great duo. Also, the combo is worth the under 4 timeout. The Browns combo back in the 80s. Was very, very good. With Minifield and Dixon. That's one of those combos that's been lost throughout history. Not sure if it was underrated at the time, but it's been lost throughout history. A ton. Part of the time. Oh, I should have gone that. One. So that did peak at number 2. I should have gone that one. That's 2-1 to Noah. By the way. Appreciate you a ton, Caleb. Holy cow. Which game do you want me to do? Otherwise, I'll just split it down the middle. Which game do you want me to do? Holy cow. Can't thank you enough, man. Can't thank you enough for the 20. And for the 75, the other stream. Appreciate you a ton, Caleb. Appreciate you a ton. And then I think... it's not an underrated duo. Yeah, I got to overlook because of drive. Yeah. It's not an underrated duo. By no means am I saying that. But I think history is going to think that Jalen Ramsey was better than AJ Boye in 2017. And he was, but Boye, people are going to forget that Boye was just insanely good. I think people are going to forget just how good AJ Boye was as far as that Saxonville defense. They'll talk about Calais Campbell. They'll talk about Jalen Ramsey. They'll talk about all those guys. They'll talk about the front 7. But I think people are going to forget how good AJ Boye was in like 10 years' time. Because he was really sort of a one-year wonder in Jacksonville. But the passer rating when he was targeted was something like 20. So obviously it's not underrated, but I think the secondary, people do not talk about the secondary in Saxonville enough. The Ramsey-Boye combo, no one was throwing them. No one was throwing their way. Yeah, underrated, yeah. I think Riley and Parrish might be the most underrated combo. Parrish has made 8 Pro Bowls and is on the Hall of Fame. Ken Riley, he was 5th all-time in interceptions. It took him dying to make the Hall of Fame. Like, it took way too long. There's no reason it should have been posthumous. No reason. But it was sick as came from Houston. Yeah, every free agent that comes over is a snake. At least they didn't ghost him. That's not really him. That's his agent doing stuff. All right. Is Cooper DeJean and Quinny Mitchell underrated? I don't think right now. I don't think right now they're underrated. I think people realize that, hey, the secondary of the Eagles was crap last year, and it's been good this year. I don't think it's underrated. The other one I think has been underrated a little bit, if we're talking like the last, is corner 3, open on the email play. That one's good. 14-point game. If we're talking like, and I'll split down the middle. If we're talking about underrated, I think Trufant Alford on the Falcons in the mid-2010s was very underrated. That's one of those forgotten cornerback duos. Like, oh yeah, they were really good. They were a big reason why the Falcons made in 2016. Banks trying to drive inside, loses the handle. Briggs got a hand on it. Going to stay though with UMBC as it goes outbounds 8 o'clock. Mitchell Suits, I think for Commies win. I could see it. And the only problem right now. Okay, hang on. We have an update on the situation. Press X to doubt on this one. Yeah, this is a bold-faced lie. This is a bold-faced. This is. I mean, what the heck is this lie? What the heck is this lie? UMBC going to line shoot too. Yeah, Nick Nash is just a ball hawk. He's just a ball hawk. But I don't know if the Jags gonna like. I don't know like if we would take him. So okay, so Liam Cohen, get ready for this. Get ready for this. Press X to doubt. Press X to doubt on this. I do not buy this for a second. But this is according to Nick Stroud. Cohen contacted Bowles around 5 o'clock today. So it's 7 o'clock now. First free throw good. He said he had been with one of his kids who had taken ill at a doctor's office. He mentioned the Jags situation only briefly, said he wanted to look back into it. So he couldn't contact Bowles for a day because he was at the doctor's office with his kid. It takes that long to send a text? You're at the doctor's office, you can't send one text? For a day? A whole day you're at the doctor's office with your kid? Shot no good, falling down. I don't buy that for a second. And Langford, oh no, Langford's down some pain. Langford's down some pain. They have numbers 5-on-4, 3-pointer off the back of the rim, no good on the play. It's going to go back to Albany, but obviously we don't know about Langford with 2:40 left. There is no way. There is no way. That is a bold-faced lie. That is a bold-faced lie. That is wow. If I don't $50, you request analysis, you can? Absolutely. Absolutely you can. Abso-freaking-lutely you can. Who's supporting it? Rick Stroud, the Tampa Bay Times reporter. The Tampa Bay Times reporter. Wow, that is... I can't defend that. I can't defend that. I mean, that's insane. That's insane. Jeez. I think it's not the lie. It's more just how unbelievable the lie was. I mean, the shaggy defense is around that. I can't text you because I'm with my kid at the doctor's office for a whole day. Yeah, Nick Nash trick plays. Oh yeah, you can do some trick plays. I mean, we had one with Matt Jones, who was a former quarterback. Do you think the Dogs win this game? Yes. Dogs will win. I guarantee it. Yeah, that's. I can't. I'm just laughing at how absurd that is. How absurd that lie is. I couldn't even I changed my phone number is a better explanation. Or my phone crashed. I had to go to the Apple store. Neely misses the shot from the elbow. Banks. Run it back. Banks has it at the elbow. Yeah, no, I can't defend that. Just funny how bad that lie was. Banks. Step back three is good. Down to a 10-point game. No, I'm laughing this off because of how absurd it is. No, I'm not defending this. I'm laughing this off because how absurd it is. This is like just how absurd the lie is. I'm laughing at how absurd the lie is. It was fouled on the shot too. It's going to be a 4-point play. Briggs can call for the foul. That's 9 now in Albany. I'm laughing at how absurd the lie is. You couldn't text because you were at the your kid was at the doctor's office? That explains, why you couldn't get back in an hour. A whole day? Worse than Urban? No, Look, as little ethics as Cohen might have with all this, he's Mother Teresa compared to Urban Meyer. Do you forget that Urban, as that pass is a wild one, goes to Joshua. Forget that Urban hired a strength and conditioning coach who was an abuser and then fired him, he had to resign 12 hours later. He also lied about everything too. Deep three, that one is no good, rattles out. Rebound there by UMBC. Again, I'm not defending Cohen with this, but Urban had way less integrity. 3-pointer by Banks, no good. Good, he's on the grind, man, yeah. He's on the grind, man. Marshall, Joshua. Well, Urban, he did like 10,000 things. He said he was going to stay back home to take care of some like stuff with his business, and then he just went cheating on his wife and grinding with a younger woman at a bar. Marshall floats it up. That one an air ball, no good. Rebound though by Albany. Has to float it up again. Second chance off the rim, no good. Third chance though. Neely gets his own board again and gets it to go. Neely the hustle, 109. The amazing hustle there by Neely. Yeah, no, yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. No, I think no one would be happy if Watson was on their team. Especially because he's a bad player, but more importantly, he's like 30 different people. UMBC just won for their last 8 this game. Going on a bit of a drought right now. Pretty high there, Urban flags. Same kind of flags Cohen showing. That's fair. That's fair. I'm willing to take the chance because we have nowhere to go but up. Did Urban do any of this in college? Oh, we did a lot in college. Yeah, Urban did the, Urban was at when he was at Ohio State, he told his players you can't wear hoodies. You can't wear hoodies at Ohio State. Which is fine. Dress code. I get it. You can't wear hoodies. I completely get it. Nothing wrong with that. Other teams have dress codes. I know Deion Sanders says you go to class, you can't wear slides. That's totally fine. But to show the hoodies in terms of what you can't wear, he showed a photo of Trayvon Martin. Which is like, holy crap, red flag right there. Kickball gonna stay with UMBC. Like, that's an actual thing that happened. That was the actual thing that happened in college. Yeah, he had some red flags. He had some red flags. That of all the photos used to show you can't wear hoodies, use Trayvon Martin. Which, yeah. Red flag. Red freaking flag. Come on with the 5-point shit, man. If Andy Reese pulls a Matt Eberflus, so I call for his head. As that pass goes out of bounds. And which game do you want? Come on, I appreciate you, man. Well, actually, I think I know which game you want. I'm just going to guess which game you want. I'm going to guess. I'm probably going to be right on this. Well, the thing with Reed is that he is one of the most successful coaches of all time. Eberflus never had a winning record. So, if Reed pulls an Eberflus, would I call for his head? For one bad decision versus every single week, losing week after week? No, of course not. Foul the shot. Go to line, shoot 2. I want Coda's coach? Yeah, I want him. He was my number 1 guy besides Ben Johnson. It was 1A and 1B. How's it going, RFK? Appreciate you tuning in. It was 1A and 1B. It was 1A and 1B for me. I would do a halftime raid, but I think we might just stay on for this because there's been so much to talk about. I don't like a liar. Cohen's a liar. That's fair. Hey, look, I'm not defending what Cohen did. I'm not defending what Cohen did. That's not defensible at all. It's not defensible at all. The actual recall stick, jeez. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. First year of Albany is good. Neely. Try and make it 2 for 2 from this trip. Second free throw is good. Look about this when Cohen's 3-14 is worse than Doug and Urban combined. He cannot be worse than Urban Meyer. I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you he will not be worse than Urban Meyer. The bar is in hell. You just have to show up and you're better than Urban Meyer. You just have to not assault your players and you're better than Urban Meyer. Like, there is a 0% chance he's worse than Urban. Obviously, Pearson could be worse than. Pearson made the playoffs. Had 2 winning records. Valentine kicks it out. Johnson, deep 3. Can't get it to go. 7 on the shot clock. 7 on the game clock. It's 6, 5, 4, 3. Beautiful feed across the floor. Gets it up before the clock winds down. That's executed perfectly. Neely banks it in. It's a 15-point lead for the Danes. Rod Rust or Meyer, who was worse? I would say Rod Rust was worse because of the whole locker room incident with Lisa Olson as well. Mayor worse than Meyer? No. No. From a coaching no. Meyer is one of the worst of all time. Hope Coach sees the Jazz to stick the Buck 7 good to see. It's a good problem to have. Good problem to have where you guys get poached. Was Urban the worst coach in history? So in terms of like coaching, no. We're not going to do a raid. We're just going to stay on here. Because there is obviously a lot to talk about. There's a lot to talk about. We're not going to do a raid. I don't think anyone's doing any games right now, so we're not going to do a raid. because obviously this kind of takes precedent. There's a lot to dissect here. We might as well stay on. Remember, Urban in terms of X's and O's was not the worst. In terms of winning games, he was not the worst. It's everything he did that made him the worst. It was the hiring a coach that abused people, forcing that coach to resign 12 hours later after he hired him, when he was a known abuser. It was not knowing who Aaron Donald was. It was lying to James Robinson's face they didn't know who benched him, and he was the one that benched him. It was lying about Andre Sisco, saying that he played a good game when he played 0 snaps. It was lying. It was not shaking Mike Vrabel's hand after a shutout loss. It was calling his coaches suckers and losers, who haven't won anything, that he hired himself. It was about after week 1, he scrapped the entire game plan for the season because they lost to the Texans. It was about after the first week of the preseason, he was distraught and tried to revamp the entire playbook, and he was like visibly distraught about not about preseason one. It was about running illegal practices that forced the Jags to lose some practices in 2022 if they kept Urban on. It was about grinding on the woman that wasn't your wife at a bar, significantly younger than you, and not flying back with the team. It was about assaulting your own player. I mean, it was very, very different. No, that's too... No, I can't say that with Joe. I cannot say that about... No, he hasn't covered up... He hasn't covered up, like, the worst scandal in college athletics. American East Conference trip, yeah, practically 3 years. Second, Vermont, some random team, Albany owns, rinse, repeat again. Yeah, Vermont's usually always very good. Stony Brook was always in it, too, before they moved to Colonial. Stony Brook, I remember them in the conference champ, or the title game every year. Before they lost, like, every single time. Like the Bills of the America East. Being upset for Precinct Wilson. No, I mean, like, he was distraught. Like, he was distraught. Like one staffer said that the reaction was over the top. I'll link the article. It was over the top. Yeah, Villanova, you lose Jay Wright and you can't replace him. It's tough. Coach changes everything. Stony Brook, yeah, since they moved to Colonial, they're not that good. Since they moved to Colonial, but in the America East, they were great. They were always the bridesmaid, never the bride for a very long time. For a very long time. I'm pretty sure you guys are tuning in. How many demonstrators can make a Meyer? Oh, way too many. Way too many. Way too many. In terms of, like, off the field. On the field, a fair amount. But not, like, Gus Bradley levels. Not Doug Pearson levels. Off the field, 1 every day. I could have done 1 every day. I'm pretty sure you guys tuning in. Yeah, Arthur Smith, yeah, he was terrible at clock management. Usually the Arthur Smith dumb decisions were over the course of an entire game. And they weren't, like, one particular play. It was, like, a series of 4 or 5 plays that compounded with each other. I didn't do those videos back then. Those videos I didn't do, like, wow, I did with Nick Sirianni, Jaguars, Eagles. I didn't do those videos where it's like, okay, if the coach just a crap game, made, like, 4 dumb decisions combined into one. I just, like, that's a minor decision, and then just compounds with each other. Wait, what the... Huh? What? Okay, we have breaking news with the coaching situation. Robert Saleh has just landed in Jacksonville. What? So I guess Saleh was flying this whole time. And on the flight, apparently this all happened. Now Saleh's in Jacksonville. What? Unless he's the defensive coordinator. If it's an EC, I'm all in. You're right, Liam turned. I said there was a chance. I wanted to think that maybe now that Balky was gone, that was Starbrook Camel's back, and now Cohen wants to be in Jacksonville. We'll see. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Salah's going to... Yeah. Bucks in this dirtiest move I've seen. I mean, to be fair, the Bucks did it to the Jaguars too. With Leftwich. Leftwich was going to take the job, and then he came back. Come on with the tour. Is a salty kick or dumb decision? No, that's illegal. I think a salty kicker is illegal. I think that goes beyond a dumb decision. I think that's generally frowned upon. Generally frowned upon. Pretty sure you got mana. Yeah, look, the thing... I'm not ever going to condone the ghosting. I'm not ever condoning the ghosting. At all. What Cohen did ghosting-wise and the excuse about I was with my kid at the doctor was wrong. But the situation changed dramatically in his game promotion. So I get this. I mean, if in a 40-hour stretch, if we fire Bulky, get Cohen, and have Salah as DC, that's the greatest 48-hour stretch in Jags history. What is insane. It shows how bad this franchise is. But that's the greatest 40-hour stretch in Jags history. I mean, that would be insanity. Hey, the Salah's me tonight. Well, I don't know if it's for DC. I don't know if it's for defensive coordinator for head coach. Because the rumor from, like, November was that if Cohen gets hired, he wants Salah as his DC. So, I don't know. I'm not upset about Salah yet. Considering Cohen stays head coach for when he gets his first playoff game, I'm going to say 2 years. Say 2 years. I'd be highly surprised if Liam is a Jack coach, turn back on word. Yeah, when double the money, it's tough. It's tough. The situation changed again. He took the Bucks. He kept with the Bucks job after he kept the Bucks job on a completely different set of circumstances, and the circumstance was the boss change in Jacksonville. Yeah, Salah. Here's the thing: the rumor from like November was that Cohen wants Salah as his DC. So if I want Salah as DC. If he's there for head coach, obviously I'm not happy about it. If he's there for DC, it's amazing. So I don't know. Salah's there for the DC, please. I mean, remember, the thing with... Who knows with Jacksonville right now? Yeah, the concept is what's going... Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Who knows what's going on right now? Like, this situation changes every 20 minutes. You wonder why there's no JG9 news fits on this? Because the situation changes every time I try to record. There's like... Who knows what he's there for? You also remember, too, maybe he landed in Jacksonville, but the whole situation where Cohen, like, it got reported was 5 o'clock. It's now 7 o'clock there. So he could have been in midair. And they're not turning the plane around. He could have been in midair. And landing in Jacksonville and be like, oh, well, that's weird. If one network gave the NFL a gigantic offer of broadcasting exclusive rights with the NFL level set, probably not. Probably not, because regionally it'll be a nightmare. It'd be an absolute nightmare, regionally speaking, to do that. Plus the crews, I don't know how many crews you could get that are quality. Production, I don't know how many you can get that are quality. And it also means you only get one game on instead of two. Unless it's something where... Because you want it to be over the air. You need the games to be over the air. Unless like it's something where like CBS buys Fox or something crazy like that. And CBS rebrands Fox into like SBC, and it's under the same umbrella. Maybe that. Yeah, question mark with the Jags. Yeah, with announced during the concert, a bailout and run home to an emergency room. No, if it happens during the concert, well, it depends. If it happens before 11 o'clock Eastern time, I'll go live on my phone. I've never gone live on my phone before. I'll go live on my phone. I'll go live. If it happens after 11 o'clock, we're just gonna wait. We're just gonna wait. And we'll do something tomorrow. It seems like the Jags are the kings at giving these announcements at the worst possible time for me. Like literally the worst possible times for me is where they give the announcements. Like, it's just... Oh, my God. I mean, I wouldn't lie that the Cohen thing, it does raise some red flags in terms of how he handled it. I'm not going to lie about that. It definitely shows a leadership trait's not great, but he's a great play caller. And he runs a great offense. And fingers crossed that he puts together a heck of a staff. Only imagine what Jaguar fans are going through right now? Yeah, I have no clue. Red Sox, I'm going to say 84 and 78. I'm going to say pretty mediocre. How's it going, Michael? Welcome into the chat. Appreciate you tuning in. been a crazy one. This game, again, 15-point game. Give you some stats, because, again, this is a game for a basketball stream. A 6-0 run for Albany to finish off the half. UMBC just 54% from the charity stripe. It's our Jags versus Cowboys Saints friends. Some of the team stay away from Joe Brady, but happy with you all. Yeah. If I was in jury duty, well, I would get out of the jury duty. I would get out of it. People, they have to remember too with jury duty. I've never been called for jury duty. I've never been called. But you have to remember too with jury duty, the last thing they want is people with law degrees on jury duty. They want people that are easily swayed, easily convinced by emotional appeal. They don't want people that know the law. Jury duty, if you have a law degree, you're pretty much disqualified. Like, there are so many people I know that got called for jury duty, and they got called out. Like, they went in, got called out because they don't want people with law degrees. The lawyers don't want people with law degrees saying, like, you know, this is the law, this is the precedent. This is why it shouldn't be this way. They don't want that. They don't want, like, I would never have to worry about jury duty. Obviously, on call, they have, like, fulfill my civic obligation. Okay, wait, now breaking news. Salah did not fly to Jacksonville. He did not fly to Jacksonville. Silver just tweeted out. Rapport just retweeted it. Okay, so that changed very quickly. So Jordan Schultz said he flew. Silver said he didn't fly. So who even knows what happens? Who even knows? Leadership is the greatest leadership report. It is. It is. In terms of how we handle the situation. Okay, so Schultz is saying Salah flew in. Silver and Rapport is saying no, he didn't. So who even knows? Who even knows at this point? Again, this is why I haven't done a JJ news video on the situation in Jacksonville, because every 5 minutes it changes. It's chaos right now. It's chaos. No, they shouldn't this bad. No. He's had a great season. Was that where I stream X Games? No. X Games used to be good. Not really a fan of the X Games anymore. But there's something I can add to that. I'm not great with, like, those kind of sports stuff. There's something I can add to it. Let's just look at the angles they give you. X Games are fun, though. X Games, I mean, they used to be more fun. What's going on with the Jaguars? Oh, what hasn't been going on? Long story short, Liam Cohen says I'm not taking the job in Jacksonville because Bulky's still there. Jaguars then proceed to fire Bulky 2 hours later. Cohen says I'm still not coming to Jacksonville. Jacksonville sends in another offer. Cohen then goes to the Bucks. Cohen comes over to Jacksonville. Cohen looks like he's going to take the job in Jacksonville. So who even knows? Who knows? Honestly, no one. And Tony Baselli is a part of this now. Like, who knows? Nothing makes sense in Jacksonville. All I know is that this is a very fluid situation. I'm not celebrating until I see the Jaguars tweeting out that it's real. Everything is fluid. Yeah, even with like 1/100th of a brain, it's very confusing. So yeah, that's why I have not made a video on it yet, because I mean, appreciate you guys tuning in. Yeah, he was flying on flying into Jacksonville, but yeah, no, Rossini now said he's not. Rossini said he's not flying in. Ben Johnson always on there. Yes, it did seem like that. It did seem like that. Especially with Bulky there at first. Bring Basel Brunel, bring the boys club. Let's go. Well, Brunel, I think, would stay in Detroit. I think he's getting promotion. Most confusing coaching search ever? You know, the last one the Jaguars had was pretty confusing, too. McGinnis was also very confusing. The Colts one was pretty confusing. How far is from Tampa to Jacksonville? It's like 2 hours. It's a very confusing coaching search. It is. McGinnis was confusing. Peterson was confusing. McDaniels was confusing. Belichick and Groh was confusing. This is a whole nother level. Yep. Yeah, no, he didn't fly. Rossini's saying he didn't fly too, so conflicting reports about the flight. Jay Butler's gonna get traded. I think he's gonna find us where he gets suspended. Okay, Silver just tweeted, I expect the Niners to rehire Robert Saleh as their DC. So again, after all that, Saleh's not in Jacksonville. It looks like Saleh will be going back to San Francisco and become the defensive coordinator of Shanahan. Most confusing? Dave McGinnis is up there. Dave McGinnis, they were going to hold a press conference for McGinnis. All right, let's do this. Oh, well, another development now in the Jacksonville situation. Holy cow. Another one. Meanwhile, 50-50 in the poll, even though Albany up by 15. Feeds it down low, bounce pass stripped away, but got back, the shot blocked. Another development here from Albert Breer. The Buccaneers offered a 3-year deal on Monday to make their OC the highest paid coordinator in NFL history. It was contingent on him not taking the second interview with the Jaguars, which is why he did it in secrecy. Okay, that makes a bit more sense as to why he ghosted. Because if he didn't get the job in Jacksonville, he's now out a lot of money. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. Langford. Klaxek. Up top, Marshall. Down by the free throw line, Langford trying to drive inside. Langford kicks it back out by the elbow. Joshua, short rebound though, goes back to Albany. Did a very good job getting offensive boards the final 2 minutes of that half, and Langford going to kick it back out. But that makes a bit more sense now why he ghosted him. Makes a bit more sense. That shot short stays in play for UMBC and rebound on the play by Louis Jordan. Now that makes sense. Yeah, they're trying to bribe him, pretty much. Okay, I can defend the ghosting now then. No, he's not staying in Tampa. I can defend the ghosting now. That makes a bit more sense. He had financial incentive. That's a goaltender right there. Ace Valentine gets the layup to go on the finger roll. That makes a bit more sense. Okay, you know what? That changes the lot. Because you don't know if you're going to be able to get the job or not. But you want the job. Like, that makes a bit more sense. Okay. This is the most insane coaching search I've ever seen in my life. Pulls it from just above the free throw line. No good. Neely. And it's rebound there by the Retrievers. This is an insane search. I don't even know what I'm looking at right now. The layup again, it's Valentine. Gets it to go. Back-to-back lay-ins for Valentine. And cuts it to 11. And a quick timeout here for Albany. This is an insane search. This search is insane. Oh my goodness. So I get why they bribed him. I get why Cohen did it in secret and ghosted. Because if he didn't get the job, he's out a crap ton of money. That makes sense. It at least makes a bit more sense than it did before. There's a reason for the lack of professionalism. It's because he was getting there was a lot of money on the line. This search is insane. I don't even know how to process this anymore. Brought by The Sopranos, pretty much. I need a lot of gabagool after this, I can tell you that much. Jackson with kick with Cliff Kingsbury? Oof. That'd be rough. That'd be rough after this. Yeah, this search is bribery, guys getting fired, secret plane rides, like what? Comes over less locker room was lacking on professionalism. I don't know about that. I mean, he hasn't even met with the players yet. This will be water on the bridge for the players. This will be water on the bridge if they get the right guy. None of the players have met with him yet. None of the players have... I'm not sure if the players even know what's going on right now. They're probably on vacation. The day the Pats started playing the number one song, That's the Friends of Four by Diane Warwick and Friends. Yep. McCarthy, no, I don't want McCarthy. No one should want McCarthy. No one should want McCarthy. McCarthy's not a good coach. Yeah, GTA real life, pretty much. Pretty much. I mean, to be fair, this is the same thing that Leftwich did with Jacksonville a few years ago when he was with the Search. So it's everything. Yeah, no, that's an excuse. Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn were not distracted. How can you say I got distracted if we put up 30 points? Say I put up 30 points. This is going to be... 5 years from now, this will be the most insane documentary. This is going to be the most insane documentary 5 years from now. Because this is, like, legitimately... NFL history. Like, what the heck is this? The Steelers don't want chaotic searches. Oh my goodness. Nothing makes sense. My head hurts. Yeah, get Frank in there. Get Frank in there to take the job. Absolutely. No overtime tonight because we are doing the, I am going to a concert for this, so just no overtime tonight. Keep that in mind. Marshall, bounces someone with the elbow, kicks out to the corner, fakes the three. Thinks I'm pulling up from the America East logo on the side, not going to do it. Marshall gets it back. At the elbow, it's Neely. Neely trying to spin inside, 8 on the clock. Neely, with the extra step, gets it to go. First points of the half for Albany, 2 minutes in. It's up to 13 again. Next I see for the Chiefs. Packers usually do good job building quarterbacks, so I'd probably say Packers. Layup with the foul and one. Valentine, 6 points, 3 for 3 from the field in this second half alone. You can make it 7. At least we got Trevor Lawrence, but his in-game management skills are crap. His in-game management's awful. Foul there on Byron Joshua. Meanwhile, this is to cut it to 10. Trying to bounce up from the 25-point loss the other day to Maine. Free throw is good. Valentine with 7 in the last 2 minutes. Getting the Retrievers back in this one. Patriots fan, if you don't want chaotic coaches, or just hire the same few dudes. Yep. That's basically every NBA team. Have the same few dudes. Deep three-pointer. That one no good off the rim. Rebound on the play by Otonowo. And just a feed across the floor to Valentine. Valentine able to get it. But it was contested. Valentine. Again, by the end of this stream, we're going to decide which game we'll call tomorrow night at 7 or 8 o'clock Eastern time. Layup here. That's goaltending. So 4 for 4 from the field is UMBC coming out of the halftime break. Bryce Johnson cuts it to 8. This just got a little bit interesting, folks. Port St. Tennessee passed on a QB in favor of Hunter. We don't know that yet. We don't know that. It's leverage. It's all leverage. It's all leverage. They're going to say stuff. It's all leverage. Hornets probably never. Hornets are probably never good. Pelicans, when they stop getting hurt. They have talent, just can't stop getting hurt. Marshall. Back up top, Joshua. Bounce pass down low to the elbow, spinning around Neely. Kicks it out for 3. Marshall got it. They forget Amari Marshall. And it's up to 11. No, it's not fake. It was reported by a few people. Look, the GM said himself. The GM said himself. Found the play and one. Otonowo, that's 5 for 5 from the field now for UMBC. No, the GM said himself. 2 weeks of that controversy. Let's go, baby. I cannot wait for them. Those are always like my favorite videos to do when I find the topic. Those are always so much fun to put up. Always so much fun. Free throw here for Josh Otonowo. The Hornets are over the semifinals, which is nuts to me. But knowing how incompetently run they are, I mean, after the whole PS5 controversy, I mean, that was insane. Free throw there is good. It was over 2 last game from the line, but Otonowo drills that one. It's down to 8. Boys go swarm Lehman got the latest news? Yes. Yes, they will. No, Hornets won a playoff series. Now, the original iteration, not the current one. Since they became the Bobcats and the Hornets game, they've never won a playoff series. Closest they came was that series against the Heat, but the original iteration, it's the same franchise, like the Browns were. They won a series. Favorite that controversy I did? Sales Genie. Definitely Sales Genie with the racist Chinese panda. That was nuts. Marshall back up top. Joshua feeds it down low. Working it around. Bit of a triangle offense right now. Kicks out to the corner. Marshall driving the baseline, spinning. Now back out to Joshua. 8 on the clock. Screen set by Neely. Joshua with the finger roll, reverse slam. Second chance, no good. Third chance, it goes with Langford. Up top, Marshall for 3. Can't get it. Fourth chance on the tip-in. The offensive boards today, Byron Joshua. Up to 10. The Hornets, since becoming a franchise again, have never won a playoff series. They won back in the 80s and 90s. Baby hook good on an 0-0. And UMBC 6 for 6 from the field. Go quickly in transition. Foul the shot. Marshall going to line shoot 2 when we get back. Yes, Albert. Yes, about the secrecy. Yes. Yes, that is nuts. That is nuts. UMBC been perfect from the field this half. Valentine up to 14. Marshall going to go to the line shoot 2. He catches a relationship with Butler. It would be very bad. Voice crack on the Brady's, yes. How would I react if they get Cohen? Yeah, congratulations. We got our guy. Hopefully. Nothing's official yet. Again, this situation changes like every minute. All good, coach. I appreciate you tuning in. Have I seen the Celebrate Differences video? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I love that video. Oh, that's so funny. That video is so funny. I like circulates on Instagram Reels all the time. I watch it every time. 50-42 your scoring. If you like what you see, folks, I can subscribe to the channel a ton. UMBC, after shooting just 39% from the field that first half, they're 100% from the field this game. Clawing their way back into it. Tubble's got fired away on Jacksonville. Oh my god. This situation is just bizarre. The last 48 hours have just been drunk, crazy. Nothing makes sense. We said, okay, so there is a report that if they have legal grounds, I mean, they should be able to. I mean, he's not doing his job. He can't find a trade partner. I hope they don't. I hope the Suns don't get him. Yeah, Susan at the halftime show. No surprises there. We all knew that was coming. That's the least surprising surprise guest of all time. Again, they're touring together. They have songs together. They're going to do Luther, and she'll do Kill Bill. Might do all the stars, too. I mean, you had to have a pop star in there. Or someone, not pop star, but you had to have someone like a vocalist in there at some point. So it looks like, according to... There's a report that it looks like if Cohen is hired, the OC, probably Jake Peets, the passing game coordinator of the Seahawks, he would be the guy. Which, I'm not crazy about. Jake Peets, I'm not really crazy about that. But I'm assuming he's not going to call the plays. 22 broadcast found top was trying to play for Washington back then. He was. Yes, he was. He was solid back then, too. Chiefs 3-peat. Other third one team should just spin and fold. They should not. I hope they don't 3-peat, though. First round, though, good. Thoughts on the Suns turning away a 2031 pick for 3 first-rounders? The fact that it's unprotected scares me. Because that could be anything. This first-round pick that we're going to get, it's like the Cavs pick. It's going to be like pick number 28. It's going to be terrible. And they're clearly doing it for Butler. And I don't like it. Second free throw, good. 52-42. Yeah, Nissan out. Yeah, I like that one, too. I like that one. I had to find some good stories this year. Thought Jake Peets was a line kicker? Jake Peets. This is Jake Peets. But I know what. Again, they're 6 for 6 from the field. No turnovers. 12 points on 6 possessions this half. But there's a turnover right there, of course, for the announcer. Valentine goes off his hands. I should say 12 points on 5 possessions. And now 12 on 6. As Valentine goes off his hands, out of bounds. Inbound here by Langford, and it's going to go to Joshua. Feeds it down low. The layup is no good, but foul in the play. Going to the line, shoot 2. It's Langford. 3 fouls on the Retrievers. Yeah, make sure it includes 7 squares. Yes. You just think I want to see you do a marathon stream? That'd be cool. I would do it. I would do that. It's not happening yet, but hopefully by next year, maybe. Again, I know very little about the situation. I know YouTube jumped the gun on it. They announced it without anyone knowing. First free throw, good. While his stumble, my team was losing a member of the coaching staff. Feels that way. Feels that way. Browns would give a Jags first round pick in exchange for taking Deshaun Watson's contract off their hands. I would not do it. No, I would not do it. Second free throw is good. They don't have the cap space to do it, and obviously I don't want a guy like that on my team. Johnson. He's trapped, gives it off. It's Banks. Bounce pass down low. Clunas gets it to go. 7 for 7 from the field. I have my notifications turned on. Every time I see like the Twitter icon pop up, I'm just like, oh no. Please let this be the one. Please let this be the one. Deep three. Cannot get it off the back of the rim. It's going to be a rebound on the play by Clunas. Gives it to Valentine. Valentine having a monstrous second half thus far. Valentine driving inside. At the elbow. Feeds it down low. Dunk on the play. Everything's easy. Ononowo gets it to go. It's down to 8. UMBC has not missed a field goal so far in this half. The defense in the paint has been atrocious by Albany. UMBC 28 points in the first half. 18 in the second already. At the elbow, it's Langford. Bounce pass down low. Layup. Got it to go. The paint defense of both these teams is just, it's lacking right now. Up to 10. Valentine taking it up. Gives it up top. Now it's Banks. Banks fakes the 3. Pick set by Clunas. Now going to feed it down low again with the layup. Too easy. Bryce Johnson. They're getting layups every time they get down the floor. Every time they get down the floor, they're getting layups. They are perfect from the field. And it's not even making great shots. They're making shots that anyone could make. The defense has been atrocious for Albany. Albany tries a corner 3. That's an air ball. Second chance. Wave off the shot. Foul on the play. They'll get on Langford. We're getting, going against UMBC, I should say. Foul. Langford was fouled. Is that a social construct? Yes, the same stuff. That's worked out. Zane's making a huge change here. I think they're subbing all 5 guys out. I do not miss those names, no. CMJ Park was bad. 3Com Park was a bad name. Candlestick was the best. Thoughts on the All-Star starters? Did that just get announced? Wait, for the NBA? That just get announced? Wait, for what sport? Loses the handle. UMBC trying to go in transition. Poked away. And it's going to stay with UMBC, though. Feeds out to the corner. Fakes the 3. We're in the baseline. Clunas! Layup! Blocked, but foul. Going to line to shoot 2. It's way too easy. Way too easy. For UMBC. Burrow's another Flacco? I thought you said Burrow was a choker. How are you going to say Burrow's a... How do you say Burrow's another Flacco when you say Burrow's a choker? But Flacco is like the least choked playoff quarterback of all time. Like, Flacco's like one of the most clutch playoff quarterbacks to ever exist. How is that? All right, All-Stars. Tatum, Brunson, Giannis, Towns, Mitchell, LeBron, Jokic, Curry, Shai, KD. Yeah, I'm not surprised. First free throw good. I'm not sure KD deserves to be an All-Star this year. Same with LeBron. In terms of, like, starters. I'm not sure about starters. East, I got no problems. No problems with the East. Second free throw off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound there by Chimbabe. A sophomore forward coming in to try and give... excuse me. Matula got the board, I should say. Didn't play the last game. Marshall. Up top, swinging out Joshua. Back to Joshua up top. 10 on the clock. Bounce pass down low to the elbow. Again, it's very triangle offense right now. Classic kicks to the corner for 3. Got it. Corner 3 is open. It's up to a 10-point game. Same about the OG names. Depends on what the name is. Depends on the name. Like I won't call every Jacksonville Municipal. Fakes the 3. It is Jordan. Looking for someone to give it off to. Gives it off to Valentine. Valentine. From the elbow. Down low. Chance here in the paint. Back to Valentine. Valentine, layup, no good. Contact there, not going to call the foul, but to stay with UMBC. No Jordan Poole. Yeah, Pittsfield in the bowl. Yes, that was... We were on stream live for that one. That made no sense. Like, there's no defending that decision. You can't possibly defend that decision. It was the most baffling decision I've ever seen in a college game, besides the Mario Cristobal. Corner 3 off the inbound. No good, but foul on the play. So we go to the line to shoot 3. So that's 4. That's a foul on Albany. Just a weaving play off the inbound, and Bryce Johnson for 3. They have scored every possession this half. First free throw of Bryce Johnson, good. We are 7.5 minutes into this half. They've scored every possession. Bank of America? No, it was Ericsson Stadium. It was Ericsson Stadium for a while. Second free throw is good. So 2 for 2 this trip. Can make it 3 for 3. Arrowhead will be Arrowhead, not GHA Field. Yeah, it means for GHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. So it'll still technically Arrowhead. Yeah, Heinz Field, yeah. Was you ever streaming that game? I wish I was now. I know that was a nuts stream. My voice was shocked because it was like 5 hours long. That game was insane. All 3 free throws good for Bryce Johnson. 59-52. One of the cornerstone arguments for Lamar MVP is that he helps out his running backs. Yeah, because of his style. He helps out his backs because you don't know in the backfield, you don't know if he's going to keep it or not. Burrow doesn't do that because he's not a read option quarterback. Lindsey kicks out Joshua. Lindsey for 3. That one good. Even though UMBC has been great offensively this half, so has Albany. Harris. Gives it off. Clunas. Jordan. Still has it. After spinning, loses the handle now. 2 turnovers this half for UMBC. Albany going to go. Just a second time that UMBC has not scored this half. Bounce Fistello, backdoor cut, blocked on the play. Nice block there by Clunas on Matulu. I was going nuts over that one. I was like, what the heck are you doing? I did a whole video on that one too. Valentine kicks it out. Now trying to work inside. Contact on the layup. Got it to go. J.C. Harris. Again, UMBC has not missed a field goal this half. They've already scored 26 points this half in 9 minutes after 28 the first half. Marshall loses the handle. An errant pass, and Valentine picks it up. Valentine trying to go coast to coast. Valentine. Layup. Foul. Going to line and shoot 2 when we get back. Jackson's dysfunctional organization in sports, now the most volatile. Yes. Well, that was because Bulky was there. Then they actually started acting like a real organization. But, yeah, but the thing with, like, Lamar with the running backs, he helps on his back because if you hand the ball off, there's 3 options. If you hand the ball off, it's either you keep it yourself and run, you hand it off, or you throw a pass. Burrow, there's only 2 options. Because he's not going to take off and run. That doesn't mean hypocrisy. It's a different style. Tom Brady didn't help his backs like that. Aaron Rodgers didn't help his backs like that. That's just the read option. Or should anyone on Steph Curry at the deadline? I would agree with you on that. Although you can't waste Curry's prime, but I would agree with you on that. Max Shafizi called that something that was graphic art. Yes. That was nuts. Yeah, there were a lot of dumb decisions this year in college, and we're going to get to a few more. And we're going to have a lot of history videos too in college. I'm looking high and low for some history vids. We got some documentaries coming out for college as well. All right, so here's what changed for Ben Johnson according to Rossini. All right, we have a new update here. He got on the plane to Jacksonville after Jags ownership called him directly and explained they will let him pick the general manager and pay him Ben Johnson level money. So Cohen gets to pick his GM and gets Ben Johnson level money. All right. Most reliable hot take. Oh, man. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate you guys tuning in a ton. And no overtime tonight. Come on with an outdoor push, man. Week 9 episode for Dallas and New York Giants coming out. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. It's coming on the back burner because of the Nickelodeon review that I got to do. And the Matt LaFleur thing. And obviously got some Super Bowl stuff coming out. And AFC Championship stuff. And NFC Championship stuff coming out. So, been on the back burner for a little bit. But, it's coming. It's going to come. Maybe when McCarthy gets tired somewhere. Maybe when McCarthy gets tired, that could be timely. Kevin O'Connell extension was a bit odd. Well, he only had 1 year left on his contract. He only had 1 year left. You're not going to have a lame duck coach. Very few coaches are lame duck. O'Connell's not going to be one of them. Not after this season. You're not coaching with 1 year on your deal. Very few guys are doing that. McCarthy's like one of the only exceptions. First free throw here rattles in. Again, UMBC shooting 100% from the field the first 9 minutes. Meant to go trash. Yeah, injuries have not been great. I guarantee you that 2024 Vikings will never play another game again. Guarantee it. Second free throw is good. It's down to 6. It was a 15-point game at one point. Ace Valentine has taken over. Only had 3 points the last game at a 25-point loss to Maine. He has been on a mission this half. Double figures in this half alone, and Langford going to take this one up in what is now just a 2-score game. And McCarthy was like, but that was like one of the very few lame ducks we've seen. Short. Lindsay crosses over, working on Clunas. Layup, no good. Blocked by Clunas. Second chance, though. Langford lays it in. Up to a 3-score game. The offensive rebounding for Albany has been phenomenal today. Big reason why they're up by 8, even despite UMBC shooting 100% for the field. 9.5 minutes into the second half. Picks up his dribble. Back up top. It's Johnson. Johnson lays it in with the contact. They remain 100%. I've not seen anything like this in a while. Everything's been in the paint. UMBC, 10 minutes into this half, has not missed a field goal. So with having a lame duck coach, it's not. Coaches then they'll look at other opportunities. Layup there is good for Klasek. Because if you're a lame duck, it means your contract's up at the end of the season. If you do coach well, what it means is that, yeah, I don't have to sign with you guys again. You didn't treat me well. I'm not going to sign with you guys again. The layup here, that one no good. Contact on the shot, not going to call it. Johnson misses. 10.5 minutes in, the first miss of the half for UMBC. Now Albany's got it's Marshall. Gives it down the baseline. Langford, up top. Lindsay, kicks it to the corner. Briggs fakes the 3, working the baseline, stays in bounds up top. Lindsay, extra pass. Klasek for 3. That one too much on it. No good. Rebound, though, by Langford. Another offensive board. He's open for 3, and he cannot make it. The rebound there by Short. Kicks out to the corner. Open for 3. Johnson nails that one. First 3-point attempt of this half for UMBC. Cuts it to 5. Let's see. I want a lame duck coach that sucks at clock management at play calling? No, that's the last thing you want. McCarthy's such a bad coach. Why does he have such a good track record? In-game management has just been awful. He's had like X's and O's, like some stuff at least, but not in-game management, and definitely not. He gets out-coached way too much. Talent as well. Talent on the teams is pretty good. Fouled on the play, but only shoot 2 will be Amari Marshall. That's going to be 5 fouls on UMBC. And UMBC, if you're wondering, they are shooting 85.7% from the field this half. They have outscored the Danes by 10 this half. We just have fouls on the floor, though. So no shots. And here's Lindsay. At the elbow, Neely spinning, trying to post up. Neely's got the height advantage. Can't lay it in. Rebound on the play by Odenolo. Short Crosses over, driving inside, bounce pass down low to Ononowo gets the dunk. It's a 3-point game. It was 15 at one point at the halftime break. The Retrievers have cut it down to 3. 13 for 15 from the field this half. UMBC is on fire. Lindsay. Screen set. Kicks it out. It's Joshua. Joshua being guarded by Banks. Now up top, back to Joshua. Fakes the 3. Pulls up just beyond the elbow. That one's good. 5-point game. Liam Cohen rejects second if you're going to better contract with Tampa. Then he'll use that new contract to get with the Jags. I'll talk about it at the break. It was a bit confusing. It's not sort of like that. Banks for 3. That one no good. Rebound on the play. We get the foul on the floor as Clunas gets fouled trying to go up for that one. That's 6 on Albany. Whew, this game got interesting. So basically, Cohen rejected the Jaguars' job because he didn't want to work with Trent Baalke. Underrated timeout. He didn't want to work with Trent Baalke. So it's like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not taking the Jaguars' job. So he goes back to Tampa. And Tampa is prepared to make him the highest paid offensive coordinator in the NFL. Then, after he gets back to Tampa, the Jags fire Baalke. And Tampa's like, okay, so I know this got a bit interesting. We will give you the highest paid contract for an OC in the league. No, I don't think anyone missed those uniforms. They were bad. Or bad era of the time. Those things should stay in the past. But he said all you have to do is not take an interview in Jacksonville. You can't take a second interview. If the Jags call, you have to say no. You have to say no. If the Jaguars call, you have to say no. Otherwise, the deal's off the table, and we won't give you the extension that you want, like the money extension. But if you don't take the interview, we'll give it to you. So Cohen's like, fine. The Jaguars call him directly, and they're like, hey, we'll let you pick the GM. We still want you in Jacksonville. We'll let you pick the GM. And we'll give you a crap ton of money. So Cohen takes the interview in secret in Jacksonville and goes to the Bucs, leaves them in secret because he doesn't want word getting out. Because if it does get out that he's in Jacksonville, the offer for, and he doesn't get the job in Jacksonville, then he has to go back to Tampa and the offer for his pay raise is off the table. So it's, yeah, I think, yeah, pretty apt comparison in terms of, yeah, the game passing by. It's so, like, it's insane. It's a soap opera. This situation is a giant soap opera. And it actually seems like it's going to work in our favor. It's one of the most bizarre searches of all time. It really is. I appreciate you guys tuning in. They've not hired him yet. It's looking likely. It's looking likely. But we'll see. Uniforms for the NFC East teams. Commanders last. Cowboys first. Giants second. Eagles third. Down low. Josh Ononowo puts it up. Fouls on the play. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. And then the bonus as well. You get a foul on Neely. That's his second. Ononowo's on 4 fouls, so he's got to be careful. But he's at the line right now shooting 2 free throws. He's 3 for 7 from the line today. He's making a 1-score game here. Very close game. If you are a member, you're just for other one of his teams using those emojis in chat. For other one of his teams, first free throw misses short. So just 3 for 8. Trying to see if always been mad. I don't know. The 80s units were pretty sick. The 80s ones were pretty sick. Yeah, if it happened while I'm at the concert, yeah, that would be weird. I don't know what I'd do. Hello there, children. Hey, Chef. Hey, Chef. Second free throw, also no good. So I don't know, 3 for 9 from the line this game. At the elbow now. Kicking it out. Bounce pass down low. Trying to work on Clunas. It's tipped away. Last touch, though, by Langford. So Banks able to get a hand on that one. Force the tip out. Now, those unis I could see potentially... I don't think ever. Because you only get one set of unis for throwback. You only get one set of throwback unis, and it's going to be the old Seahawk look. Best AFC South uni... Oh, rank them. All right, I'm going to put 6 options on the table. I'm going to put 6 options. Well, promise if the Jaguars are 1 with the Prowler. That one's stolen away. Bad pass there. Albany going to go in transition to layup with the contact. No good. Now, so they're Banks getting back there. Bounce pass down low. Just a wild sequence there. A turnover. So can't feed Josh and Anoa. So Jaguars and the Prowlers are number 1. Easily. As it stands now, Titans are dead last. Way too much going on. Just, it's ugly. Texans are second from the bottom. Colts are top. Jags are second. Three-pointer from the top. It's Joshua. Too much on it. Rebound on the play. It goes to Clunas. Now it's Valentine. Back to Clunas. Driving inside. Clunas picks up his dribble by the block. Has to just reset with Banks. Banks to Johnson. Bounce pass down low. Noah loses the ball, but it's going to stay with UMBC with 16 on the clock. Worst alternate unis in the NFL. Ooh, worst alternates. I would say... I don't know. Most of the alternates have been pretty solid. I don't have the worst alternate unis. Maybe the Ravens. I'm not crazy about the front-facing logo. The uni's fine. The front-facing logo is not good. Shot there by Johnson. Wave it off. They get the foul on the floor. So go to line shoot 2 is Johnson. Close to black helmet. Said just an alternate, which I'm not crazy about. I guess that would be the case. Yeah. That'd be the one. Cody Sturgis going to ruin the tour. What tour? The World Tour. We're never going to get the mustard unis. Never. Never, ever, ever. Never, ever, ever. First free throw is good. NFC North, I mean, those are all classic looks. NFC North, you can't go wrong with any of the looks. Johnson this season, leading scorer on the team, 76% from the line. And he will miss the second free throw, so UMBC just one of their last 4 free throws. Best alternate helmet? Not counting throwbacks. I can't count throwbacks in this. The Texans red one is sick. With the horn. The Texans red was great. Caleb with the 20. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate. Can make a request for future every touchdown video. So I stopped doing those a while ago, but I can see what I can do. I can see what I can do with that. Layup on the offensive board. Appreciate it. Is good. Appreciate it, Caleb. I stopped doing those videos a long time ago. Like 4 years ago. But found the play. Go to line to shoot 2. Will be Johnson at 5'16". Which game do you want me to do, Caleb? Which game do you want me to do? But, I'll see what I can do. Let's see. There are videos about John Skeleton highlights. First free throw is good. Yeah, if you want every touchdown, backup quarterback highlights. That's where you want to go. That's where you want to go. There's John Skeldon. And there's Sean Hill. There actually are videos on them. Second free throw is good. Holy cow, Caleb, I really appreciate you a ton. Coming to help with donations. I really appreciate it, man. Really appreciate it. 2 free throws good. 5:10 to go. I think the Cincinnati Reds would have blocked it. Neely. Posting up. Now kicks out to Marshall. Going to reset 15 on the clock. Caleb, I really appreciate you, man. I really appreciate you a ton. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much your donations mean to me. In the corner now. Langford. Extra pass. Marshall. Deep 3 with 3 on the clock. Got it. Amari Marshall. A deep 3 with 4:44 to go. Makes it a 7-point game. 8:30 start time? That's odd. Whether because of the weather? I'm not sure why. Fades right from the elbow. That one high arcing shot is good. And that is Marcus Banks. Again, UMBC shooting about 80% from the field. And what you do want me to do, Caleb? 2 free throws is good. 5:10 to go. 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 2 with your, do you want me to do Michigan, Purdue, Villanova, Marquette, or St. Joseph State? Which game do you want me to do? Fouled on the shot. So trying to drive inside. So Gilbert starting again. I think he did. Jay Daniels' best smile in football. I'd say Joe Burrow's smile is pretty good. Okay, no overtime tonight. We because I am going to a concert after this. So travel issue. The Bucks rolling win storm. Ooh. They had one time there was a Bucks game against the Bobcats where the Bobcats had to like fly into Milwaukee. This is like 2007 or something like that. There was a storm and they had to like to fly into Chicago and then drive. Like it was a nightmare. Is that a paint violation? They're gonna say no. Albany hits both free throws there. 75-68. 4 minutes to go. Oh, my clock is in the wrong thing. Layup there. Can't get it. Rebound on the play. Going to the Danes. Joshua going coast to coast. Layup. Wild shot. No good. And Valentine now in transition. Loses the handle. Clunas had it. Johnson's down in pain with the under 4 timeout. 75-68. If you like what you see, folks, subscribe to the channel a ton. Hope no teams get redesigned uniforms, so I hope the Jaguars go back to the Prowlers. Quality of each division this year in the NBA. Again, divisions don't really mean anything, but I would say the Central's the best. The Central's definitely the best, I would say. Pacific's number 2. Southwest 3. Northwest 4. Atlantic 5. And Southeast a very distant 6th. You have the Hornets and the Wizards in there. I mean, that's enough. Right, Jeff Howe, the Athletic National Insider for the NFL, said the Buccaneers believe that Cohen will take the head coaching job, which I am not surprised by. Well, I mean, it's already the same color scheme. So I'm just going to split it down the middle for this one. Split it down the middle. Just coming in hot with you make the calls. I really appreciate you guys a ton. Southeast Division worse than the AFC South? Yeah, I would say so. It's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Wizards basically never used the name Wizards. Do they really never use the name Wizards? I don't know about that. Like, and I've never been to like a Wizards game, but so like I don't live in DC, but I don't really like know too much about that. If they never use the word Wizards, it's kind of odd. Kind of odd. I'm pretty sure you guys are tuning in as always. If you like what you see, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Really helps set a ton on the channel. Jay, what's Super Bowl next year? Or this year's already better than Caleb all time? What? Huh? Better than Caleb? He's already better than Caleb. Wait, what? No one has Caleb Williams right now above Jay Daniels. Wait, I'm confused. Oh, with the uniforms. Oh. Yeah, Grissom to go. Yes, I saw it with Grissom. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why that happened. There's gotta be someone there. My team's full because they lose money. Lose a crap ton of money. But already better than Caleb all time. That doesn't, like... I'm not sure what you mean by that. Because he's already better than Caleb. I don't think anyone's taking right now. You have one and two quarterback. Caleb and James Daniels. I think everyone's taking James Daniels right now. Fades away from the free throw line. Got to go Marcus Banks. It's a 5-point game. 3:38 left in this one. It was a 15-point lead for the Danes at the half. Since then, UMBC has been on fire shooting. Cable or Bo Nix? That's, right now at least, that's very ridiculous. Do you think Cable ever wins the Super Bowl? Yeah, it's early. It's early. Obviously, right now, Jaden's on a better trajectory. Feeds it down low. The pass, it goes to Banks. Banks gets it to go. Ononowo feeds the ball. It's a 3-point game. 3 minutes left in this one. Magic gonna have the roster wasn't hurt. Yeah, it seems to be the theme for the Magic this season. They'd be a top 4 team. They really would. In the East, they'd be a top 4 team. Right behind the Knicks. Working the baseline. The shot cannot get it to go. Neely misses. And Valentine gets the board. A chance to tie it up here. Yeah, so they brought back Magoo. 4-peat incoming. 4-peat incoming. There's no close second. It's going to be a 4-peat again. Ononowo kicks it out. Extra pass, Valentine. Extra pass again. Short. Easy dunk here. It's a 1-point game. The ball movement was magnificent. Everyone touching the ball multiple times on that possession. It's down to 1. What a collapse this would be by Albany. What a comeback this would be by the Retrievers, who have not led this entire half. Langford loses the handle. Valentine gets it. Feeds it to Banks. Here we go. 2 minutes left. Banks. Working on Joshua. Gives it to Clunas. Clunas inside. Tangled up. They're going to get a foul on the floor. Double bonus. My scoreboard was wrong. Hang on, my apologies on that one. No, my score was right. Double bonus here. Reach in foul. They'll get it on Neely. 2 free throws, 1 to tie, 2 to lead. Clunas at the line. A 73% free throw shooter. First one rattles out. The 3-point shooting for UMBC has not been great today. Well under 70%. To be exact, they're shooting 63% from the line. Well, they changed it because they realized the divisions didn't make any sense because everyone played each other. Second free throw is good. A 15-point game of the half. It's now 75 all. What a run here. No pro teams are folding. Too much money. Driving inside. Marshall picks up his dribble. Kicks it to the corner. Corner 3 off the side of the backboard. Rebound by Short. Banks taking it up. 1:25 to go. Gets a screen. Banks on the baseline. Kicks it up for a corner 3 and he loses the handle. Was going to be a wide open corner 3. No one on Clunas whatsoever. And Clunas is like, that's on me. He can't feel the ball cleanly. It's a turnover. And Albany's going to get it back. Yeah. 80 seconds to go. Yeah, I think that were the last team to fold. Yes. I'll put a poll up. Again, this game over ES with us if you want to watch. Appreciate you guys tuning in. This game has been nuts. Again, no overtime tonight. Obviously, if the game goes OT, we'll do OT. But obviously, put a poll up. 3 options. You pick the right game for you make the call. I will be watching Alex. I will be. It's going to be a 4-peat. Not betting against the Stallions. Like how I don't bet against the Chiefs, I'm betting against the Stallions. That's here. They're on the backboard, yeah. Oof. Rough one. Rough time for that. Rough time for that. Like if you call Maris Sierra head into OT. Wow. What was the other game? It was FGCU. C was the other game. Well, good thing we picked that game. That game was a 16-point game. So you couldn't get wrong. Couldn't go wrong. 2026 NFL draft shirt stability Pittsburgh. Wow, already? You think they have to wait a year for that? So wait, do they have the logo for that already? Because I know 25 is like a green logo. Do they have the logo for 26 already? Wizards are 118 on the road. Raptors are 118 away. Play the neutral site. Just see what the heck happens. See what the heck happens. Yeah, so you couldn't go wrong with either one. I'm glad we didn't do the FGCU game. Wow. You guys made the right call. You guys made the right freaking call. With this one. This has been a fun one. Having a lot of fun right now. Hopefully you guys are too. Appreciate you guys tuning in. And if you like what you see, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Helps us out a ton on the channel. Best playoff game each year. Ooh, let me think. Coach, I was trying to further support little integrity like Bill, and Bill's the GOAT, but for every Bill is Urban Meyer. That's true. We were stuck with Urban Meyer, so it can't be any worse. Can't be any worse than Urban. Though I get why I took the meeting in secret because of the whole contract thing that you're not going to get the job and, like, will reduce your pay if you take this interview. I think that's a bit low on the Bucks end to blackball guy from not taking an interview somewhere. Klazek picks up his dribble at the elbow, feeds it. Langford back up top. Klazek for three! Circles out. No good. Rebound, though, by Albany. Shot foul on the play. Joshua go to line and shoot two. The offensive boards, 13 in favor of Albany to 5 for UMBC. Plus 8 on the offensive boards. That's going to help a lot. But best 12 game each year. 99, I would say Super Bowl 34. 2000, I would say Rams Saints. 01, Super Bowl 36. Oh, no, I go Tuck roll game. Timeout. One left for Albany. 02, we go with the Giants-Niners game. 03, the double overtime game. Panthers-Rams. 04, not a lot of great options in 04, but probably not a lot of great options in 04. 04, you didn't have a lot with 2004. But probably Jets Steelers or Jets Chargers. I go Jets Chargers. I go Jets Chargers on that one. 05, Steelers Colts. First free throw is good. Joshua gives him the lead. Joshua, the 91% free throw shooter this season. The last guy you want to foul in that spot. 06, I would say. And maybe should have only 8 playoff teams. I don't know about 8. That's like if you lose 5 games, your season's done. But the field's too heavy right now. I agree with you on that. Second for Joshua is good. 2 for 2 that trip. 06, I would say best game was AFC Championship. 07, I'm gonna say Jaguars Steelers wildcard round. That game was nuts. 08, Super Bowl 43. And 09, I would say Cardinals Packers or the NFC Championship. Gets the steal! Layup! Got it to go! Joshua gets the steal. He scored 4 straight points. If they're going to foul beforehand, hang on a second. Might wave off the basket. Johnson was stripped away by Joshua. And Joshua with the easy finger roll, but did they take the basket off the board? They're going to review it. They're going to review this. Brown Steelers not a bad play for O2 also. They're going to review this. Potentially clear path foul. They're going to review this. How would I throw comments at work regards to postseason? I have no clue. That's a great question. I have no idea. I think that plan by Tagliabue was not thought through at all. It's like, the NFC's winning too many games. Let's have 3 conferences. Okay, then how does that work? Oh, the referee from the side called up the foul on Johnson. Wow, the referee blew the whistle very early. I think this one's coming back. The referee blew the whistle way too early. I think there was a foul on Johnson. Joshua will go to line for a 1-and-1, but that takes away a layup. Now, Joshua, again, not a bad guy to be at the line, 91%. But the ref blew the whistle way too early. There was not any contact, and it takes away an Albany bucket. Charles Pats, good pick. I'm going to take the, I'm still going to take the AFC Championship. 4 conferences, I mean, that makes sense at least. 4 conferences makes sense. Best NBA playoff series each year? Oh, I have no clue. I have no clue on that. Sweatshirts are black just to basically have a draft like with the year 2026. Oh, that's, yeah. All right, just same template. Not surprised. I don't like the standardization of logos. I don't like it. With a lot of things. World Series, NBA Finals, Super Bowl. Although they're getting better with that. The draft is the one exception. It should be one standardized logo for the draft. How it was in the 90s was awful. It should be one standardized logo for the draft. I think that's the one exception to the rule that I will make for standardized logos. Like, I am more than okay with that. I am more than okay with a standardized draft logo. One and one here for Joshua. They waved the shot off again. Joshua 2 for 2 last trip. 4-4 last game. 92% from the line. First one is good. This is making a 2-score game. Dallas All-Stars, yeah, that would have been a weird name. Second free throw is good. Why did the NBA and NHL form into leagues like ML? Because they were two separate entities. That's why. Valentine picks up his dribble in the corner. Johnson loses the handle. Going to stay, though, with UMBC. Last touch on the play by Lindsay. So the NFL was AFC, NFC because the AFL, they merged. AFL and NFL, they merged. So that's why. AL and NL were two separate leagues that came under the same umbrella. NBA, the ABA, you only took a few teams, and the AHL, you only took a few teams. So it wasn't the same. Floater alert, no good. And Classic gets to the board for Albany. So that's why. Yeah, difference from logo. Yes, I like that. I like that. They're doing a better job with that. They're doing a way better job with that. I'm fine with how it is right now in terms of, okay, there's sort of a template, but it's a cool template. There's actually colors and themes involved. But I like how it was before. That's where Denham, the Stanley controller, trying to throw it into the pool. Wow. You feel like you would like take care of that trophy. Like you would take care of that trophy, you would think, but Classic on the line for a 1-and-1. First one is no good. Rebound there by Clonus. UMBC needs to score here to cut to a 1-score game. Driving inside, layup, gets it to go while falling down. Ace Valentine. He's been the ace in the hole for UMBC this game. Especially this half. I got to do without Josh Udinowo. Valentine up to 16 points. A lot of that in the second half. Again, this UMBC team shooting 75% of the field in the second half. Preds or Rangers? Bigger disappointment? I would say the Rangers. Even though the Preds like made so many splashes in free agency. Dave still drawing the old Super logos. We're good at it too. I love those logos. I love those logos back in the 90s. Oh, man. They were so good. I hate they got rid of it. At least we're getting better now. We're getting better now, at least. I appreciate you guys tuning in, as always. A runoff for the bottom two? Well, we only pick one game. We're going to pick one game, because that's going to be the game tomorrow. That's going to be the game tomorrow. So we're doing that game, then we'll probably do UCLA at 11 o'clock. No promises there, but I'm probably going to do UCLA at 11 o'clock for that. We're doing one of those 3 games. Whichever game you guys want me to do, we will do it. All right. Nars are bringing back. No, they're not. No, you're not lying about that. You're not lying because yeah, that was reported like that was reported I think halftime because Salah was gonna be on the plane and then decided not to take the flight to Jacksonville, so it's gonna be Salah in San Fran. Again, the thing with Salah was always if he was not gonna be a head coach, he was gonna go back to San Fran, which makes a lot of sense. Timeout UMBC. See any foul here, double bonus. So as long as you're UMBC, you cannot foul Joshua. Just do not foul Joshua. Make sure the ball is in anyone's hands but Joshua. And they trap Joshua. They trap him. And now they draw the foul before the jump ball. So Joshua going to line shoot 2. Double bonus. And the last guy you want at the free throw line. If you're UMBC, Joshua. 5 for 6 from the line tonight. Again, 91% on the season. Timeout Albany. They'll have none left. Again, no overtime tonight. This game has been fairly long, oddly enough. I was not expecting it to be this long. But it's been a solid one so far. Albany with a win their second straight in conference play. We get to 500. UMBC had their struggles this year. Drop to 9-11 if this score holds. Be their third straight loss ever lost to New Hampshire and Maine. The last 2. They've allowed 79 or more in each of their last 3 games. Team that's allowed over 75 points now. Regardless of what happens here, allowed 75 or more points in 7 of their last 8. The one exception being the NJIT game, which, again... They got the timeout in. No foul. Albany got the timeout in. They'll have none left. They got the timeout in. Thinking he was trapped and it was going to be a jump ball. They'll go again. Gives it back. Klazak. This is a guy you can foul. You can foul him. They get the steal, though. They get the steal, though. Last touched. It was last touched by UMBC. They got the steal. OT tomorrow? Probably. I'm not sure yet. 2 games today? No, not today. Nope, not today. We're done for this one. I was good to Texas State, but Jaguars kind of screwed things up with that one. We have to get the videos out. Now, timeout for the Retrievers. Yep, exactly, Justin. Exactly. This has been a fun one so far. Down to the Trailblazers at home. Jeez. NFL minor league? Probably never. They're going to review this play. So no timeout. They're going to review this play. See what's less touched out on. Their minor league is college football. Why create a whole infrastructure, umbrella? Why do that when college is basically giving you a minor league for free? Who was this last touched by? This was... And Classic has it. That's the play, obviously. Was it last touched by Lindsay or by Johnson again? Couldn't tell from that angle. If that's the only angle we got. Gotta slow it down a bit more. Need some freeze frame action here. Need some freeze frame action. All right. They're going to say it's going to stay with Albany. 13.3 on the clock. You know, they fired Salah way too soon. They never should have done that. That was a panic move from the start. They never should have done that. 13.3. Neely going to inbound this one. And it's stolen away by UMBC. And that's going to be a foul. Stolen away. A horrible pass. I don't know what that play was. Stolen away by Banks. And go to the line to shoot 2. Marcus Banks to tie the game. What was Neely thinking on that one? Tried to lob it about 30 feet down the floor into traffic. And Banks gets fouled on the play. And a chance for the Retrievers to tie this up. With 11 seconds. Marcus Banks. 83% free throw shooter. Got the steal off the inbound. First one, good. Second free throw coming up. No timeouts left for Albany. 1 left for the Retrievers. Banks for the tie. Good. What was a 15-point game of the half is now all tied up, and UMBC going to take their final timeout. What a turn of events here. Yeah, if you like what you see, folks, subscribe to all the college basketball games on the channel. Appreciate you guys' the time. We're doing 2 games tomorrow as well. Right, that's gone now. Yeah, the UFL is basically a minor league. The UFL is basically a minor league at this point. $79 all. this game has been nuts. Well, Rodgers definitely was a part of why the Jets were bad. He definitely was a part of it. He told the Jets to sign a lot of guys that were completely over the hill. He didn't play well. Was he the only reason? Of course not. But he was definitely a part of why they were bad. One of the Chiefs' side seems to know if it was failure 55. I'm going to say fiction on that. But I do think we don't get it if they win Super Bowl 50. If they win Super Bowl 53, or if they make a Super Bowl 53, they're not firing their DC after that. I think they fired their DC. And that was a big reason why. All right, inbound here. 11 seconds to go. Got to get this or we got OT. Joshua. 5, 4. It's going to be Joshua ISO ball. Lays it up. Passes it down low. Stripped away. Can't get the shot off in time. We got overtime. We got overtime on our hands. 79 all. UMBC with 51 points in that second half. And we're going into OT. Not like stream OT. We're going into actual OT. Just found this channel. Wait, hang on. Just found shout out because I'm looking for someone to catch the very end of the UMBC. I'm heartbroken as Albany. Have I pull this one out? Yeah, they can. Look, they scored 51 points in the second half. They scored 51. It's been way too easy getting inside the paint. UMBC can absolutely pull this one out. They can absolutely pull it out. He had Sinks at Heaven on a no-word. Sinks at Heaven him. He's on 5 fouls. But look, he shot 75% from the field. 75% from the field in the second half. I mean, it was one of the best shooting performances. And it's not like they had to do anything. They're just getting inside way too easily. Appreciate you, Dave. Appreciate you. Who's worse, Shot or Woody? I would say Woody. Because Shot at least means well. Woody is just, he lets his kids run wild. And on that podium wins the skimming. If you like what you see, folks, make sure you like subscribe. If you are a member, you can show us for one of the teams using those emojis in the chat. We do have the emojis for Albany and for UMBC. Again, this team over on ESPN Plus. I'll let people know on Twitter we're live for this one. Not doing BB Gods. Yes, you are. Oh, yeah. I'm ready. No, you ain't. You guys picked a good one for you make the call. You guys picked a good one. Shorts coming out. Bangs coming in. Rangab with a tour. Just got off work to the Jags. My Jags have a coach. It's looking likely. Not official yet, but it's looking likely that's going to be Cohen. It's looking very likely it's going to be Cohen. Looking extremely likely. Which game do you want to do, Rangab? Appreciate you, man. The tip here, it's won by Albany. In the neon UMBC in the darks. Driving inside. Kicks it back up top. In the corner now, it's Lindsay. Lindsay feeds it down low by the block. Now working around Joshua. Lindsay swinging it around. It's Marshall. Marshall feeds it the elbow. Open. It's Neely. Going to try from the elbow. Wide open. No good though. Rebound on the play by Langford. And it goes out of bounds. It's going to be UMBC ball. But again, the offensive rebounding. I think I say, wait, how did I see him help? Is NFL beforehand? This was blocked? I think they're going to say it was blocked. Hang on. If this happens at grade the higher net, yes. Gets the lab to go off the inbound pass. The offensive board safe for Albany. A big reason why, even though it's by UMBC shooting 75% of the field in the second half, they're okay. Ooh, bang my knee on my desk. Oof. Oh, that's stuck. Layup here, contact, gets the foul. They're going to call that one on Neely. So Johnson, with the 2 big free throws to send this game to OT, going to the line to shoot 2 more. First overtime play. What? No? That's not how it works in basketball, Tracy. No, it's not sudden death in basketball. What point on the scale of likely it is? I would say 98%. I would say 98%. Which game do you want, Reagan, for the make the call? Which game do you want me to do? Which best way do you want to do tomorrow? First over Johnson is good. Johnson up at 22 points. Leading scorer for UMBC this game. Second free throw. Clanks off the back. No good. Neely gets the board. You got the Scooby-Doos? All right. Oh, wait. Hang on. You're not Rangev. Hang on. You're not Rangev. Yeah, I don't like how Albany changed the logo. I like the old one better. Marshall. Back up top. It's a triangle offense right now. Feeds it to the elbow. Langford. Spinning, driving inside. Baby hook. No good. But the rebound on the play by UMBC. It's by Jordan. Gives it to Valentine. Now they're going to take it down the floor. Valentine up top. Screen set by Jordan. Valentine. Now waves off the screen. Gives it back to Banks. Banks down low. Loses the handle. Clunas can't get it. Stripped away. It's going to be Albany ball. Going in transition. Now it's Marshall. Marshall back up top. It's Joshua. 15 turnovers by the Retrievers today compared to 7 for Albany. In the corner. Tries a three. Marshall. Way too much on that one, but the rebound again by Albany, and we'll draw the foul. That's 10 now on UMBC. It's going to be double bonus from this point on. You know, the Jags 2% definitely possible. It is. It is. I'll just split down the middle for you make the call. Oh, wait. What I miss? Oh, which game do you want me to do? Do you want me to do Michigan, Purdue, Villanova, Marquette, or St. Joseph, Staten? Let me know which game you want me to do. But what you missed was basically the Jags made another offer to Cohen, and Cohen is looking like he's going to take the job. He basically took the job in secret in Jacksonville. So it's not official yet, but it's looking likely. First free throw, line drive, no good. Langford at the line. Last game, just 1 for 4 from the charity stripe. So, which game you want me to do? I'll get you on the call for that. Bring Ev. Of the 3 games on the left side of the screen. Yeah, I'll be getting every offensive rebound. Every offensive rebound. Second free throw, also no good, but the board on the play once again by Albany. Neely gets it. The offensive rebounding today, I will give you the exact stats. The offensive rebounding today, 17 for Albany, 5 for UMBC. Plus 12 on offensive boards. Marshall. Extra pass, Lindsay. Looking to fade away from the baseline. Not going to find anything. 3 minutes on the clock. Now 3 on the shot clock. Floater alert for Marshall. No good. Another offensive board, though. Puts it up. Foul on the play. Langford going back to the line. 18 offensive rebounds. Compared to 5. Back to the line to shoot 2. You want Michigan? I'll get you on Michigan. Appreciate it, man. Make a Super Bowl Cohen? I don't see why not. I don't see why not. Hopefully. I'm not sure how many people like Commanders making a Super Bowl with Quinn. The foul's on Banks. That's his 4th. So Banks and Jordan have 4 fouls. But I know it was already fouled out. First free throw here for Langford. Circles out. He's now 0 for 3 from the line in this overtime period. You make even 2 of them. It's a 3-point game. You make all 3. It's a 2-score game. Langford's inability to make free throws hurting him right now. Second one for Langford. The 53% shooter misses both. 0 for 4 that trip to the line. UMBC survives. Concert starts. JT gets on at 9 o'clock. I'm going to get pizza before that. Layup there with a contact. Blocked on the play by Neely. Going to stay, though, with UMBC 16 on the clock. Concert starts. Yeah, he gets on at 9. It's just a DJ that gets on before, so. I've seen the tour before. It's really good. I've seen the tour. He gets on at 9:05. Actually, say there was a foul in the play. So it wasn't a clean block. Louis Jordan going to line shoot 2. Was not a clean block. I think record's good. Second free throw here. That one clanks out. Neither team in their free throws this OT period, and it's 81-all. Neither team been successful from the charity stripe. That's why we're all still not up halfway through the first overtime period. Neely at the elbow, trying to drive inside. Working on Clunas, draws the foul. Excuse me, working on Jordan. That's 5 on Jordan. He's out. Jordan is fouled out. Cohen's not officially hired yet. No, he's not. They can't force the Jets to sell. No, they cannot. He's not stealing their money. They're not going to force him to sell. So the foul there going to be on Jordan. He's done. So you lost 2 forwards if you're UMBC. Otonowo is out and Jordan's out. And Banks is on 4. So losing a lot of height. Going to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be Justin Neely. Neely, this game is 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. But both these teams shooting well under 67% from the free throw line. There's some other stats of note. Albany just made 1 of their last 11 field goals. The free throw is here for Neely. Footprint. It's downtown. Brian Devil and Joe sharing civil jobs. Yes, that's a funny joke. First free throw. Also no good. They're 0 for 5 from the line this overtime period. Do you believe this? They haven't made a free throw this OT period. The second free throw, also no good. They're 0 for 6 from the line in OT. I don't believe this. And now Albany commits a foul. UMBC shooting 2. I think they could. Go Albany. Appreciate you, Scout. I appreciate you, man. If you remember, you can use Albany emojis in the chat. 0 for 6 from the free throw line this OT period. Albany was not doing bad shooting free throws in regulation. They were 16 for 20. 80%, very respectable. They missed their last 6. First free throw here for UMBC. Can either team hit a free throw? Clunas at the line. He hits it. UMBC leading for the first time this OT period. Clunas, a 73% free throw shooter. Second free throw. He gets the friendly roll. He goes 2 for 2, and the Retrievers up by 2. 2:16 to go. Marshall. He went to Langford. Langford, it's Joshua. Now it's Marshall again. Marshall drives inside. Has to fade away from the block. Short on the floater, but gets the offensive board. 19 offensive boards now. And they're going to call it a travel on that one as Marshall threw it up and recovered himself. That's a double dribble. I think Lions would win that one pretty easily. 83-81. UMBC, no stranger to long games. In the last month, they had an overtime loss to Marist, a double overtime win against American. This is their third OT game in the last 7 games. UMBC has it. Banks. Banks up top. Loose Allen, pick up his dribble. Goes to Short. Short. 90 seconds to go. Back to Banks. Banks trying to drive inside. Picks up his dribble. The shot. Fouled on the play by Marshall. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Game trying to make JJ Mr. just from the concert. I think so. I think it is. Double switch on Tampa for keeping Bulls and not Cohen. I'm not crazy about it for Tampa. If Cohen's one of those guys I don't think he'll let leave the building. And he swiped the arm. Amari Marshall, easy foul call there. And Banks at the free throw line. 83% this season. This game, Banks 3 for 3. 17 points. First one is good. They're up to 18. He's up to 18, I should say. UMBC up by 3. It does not sign Cohen immediately? Yes. Second free throw. Travel on Albany? Yeah, they picked it up. Marshall threw up in midair and got himself and never touched anything. 2 free throws good. 85-81. Joshua floats from the second block. No good. Tip in. No good. Rebound by the Retrievers. It's Short who's going to take it up. Gives it off now. 1:14 to go. UMBC down by 15 at the half. They're up by 2 scores for the first time since the first half. Valentine waves off the screen from Banks. 8 on the clock. Valentine now gets a screen from Short. Gives it to Short. Short drives inside. Contact on the layup. Gets it to go. It's a 6-point game. Six-point lead for UMBC. Across the court, can't get the pass. Valentine gets it. Albany's got a foul, and they do. Valentine going to the line and shoot 2. The 70% free throw shooter has to just make 1 to make it a 3-score game. Albany just 1 for 8 from the field in this OT period. They have been scoreless the last 4 minutes. They made 1 of their last 13 field goals. UMBC has only attempted 1 field goal this OT period. And yet they have 8 points in the OT period. With 1 field goal. A lot of fouls. Too easy getting down low. First free throw here. Valentine gets it. What a game he's having. Most obscure game, probably Presbyterian against a D3 school. Columbia College. Valentine up to 17. Paris game? Probably not because High Point plays at 2. Second free throw is good, and High Point comes first. 7 for let's not Sycona immediately. It's not great. That's why you always get things in writing. Classic kicks it out. Have to try a 3 here. Albany cannot get it. 1 for the last 14 from the field. 25 seconds. Foul by Langford. And UMBC, it's basically a formality at this point. It's basically a formality as Langford commits the foul. That's his first. Albany scoreless the last 4 minutes. The fans start to exit the arena. Up by 15 at the half. Who would have thought UMBC would shoot 19 for 25 the rest of the way? Nearly 80% from the field. The final 25 minutes. One of the worst defensive performances we've seen in quite some time. Banks hits the first. The second free throw. Good. It's a 4-score game. What a response by UMBC. Down by 15 at the half. Lost by 25 to Maine. Last time out. 2-game losing streak. Layup is good. It stops the scoreless drought of 4 minutes. Now, timeout is called by Albany. I think it's a bit too little too late. 3-score game. To make any teams not left August. That is true. Kitty goes meow. Most viewed stream is Oregon, Ohio State. Yes, that was crazy. Arizona State BYU is also up there. Yeah, we had like 2,000 people in that one, which was nuts. Massachusetts by Albany. Oh, you're telling me. You're telling me all you have to do is not allow them to shoot 80% from the field. That's all you have to do. Was not allow them to shoot 80% from the field over the final 25 minutes. I haven't seen anything like this. And UMBC, it's not like they're getting threes. That's the crazy part. It's not like they're getting threes. Like, they were getting threes. Okay, sometimes you just have the hot hand. But this is a team that they've made 1 3-pointer. They've come back from down 15 at the half with 1 3-pointer. You don't see that every day. To come back down by 15 and attempt and make 1 3-pointer. 91-83. The inbound here. Trying to work the side. Timeout UMBC. Can't get it in time. Good pressure there by Lindsay. No timeouts left for the Retrievers. Again, no overtime tonight in terms of the stream. I'm getting pizza for this. I'm going to Justin Timberlake concert. So, big sub saying UMBC history. Yes, it is. Can't think of any others off the top of my head. 43,000 for the national championship. That was nuts. That was nuts. Yeah, we had a lot of people for the national championship. The college students did really well. College students really happy with how they did. Basketball teams are doing really well, too. So, really happy about how this is going. St. John's came back late last night like that for Xavier. Oh, yeah, they did. Yeah, the Magic are not good right now. Injuries are a big reason why, but they're just inconsistent. Yeah, if you like what you see, folks, make sure you like and subscribe. And again, if you are a member of Orange Play for UMBC as they pull off this massive comeback. I'm not sure how many people saw coming. The win probability. Let's see if we can get a win probability chart. Can we get a win probability chart for this? We can. Win probability chart. Albany was at 95%. 96% at the start of the second half. Albany gets a steal, though. Albany gets a steal, gets the land to go. Marshall cuts it to a 2-score game. And 185. They get that inbound in, though. 8 seconds, foul in the play. And looks like it's going to be Johnson going line to shoot 2. Tomorrow we are doing, looks like Michigan Purdue. And it looks like we are doing, I think we're going to do the UCLA game as well. But no promises on that one. Yeah, it was 96% win probability. for Albany. With 4 minutes to go was 90%. The turn of events here. First free throw is good. Johnson, money. 3-score game again. That should put this on ice. Second free throw for Johnson. Rattles out. Trying to go down the floor. Marshall. 5, 4, layup. Can't get it to go. Now does. 92-87. They'll inbound and that's it. UMBC wins by 5. UMBC with a shocking result after a 25-point loss. Down by 15 at the half here. UMBC, thanks to a performance where they were 19 for 26. 19 for 25 from the field. In the final 25 minutes, the Retrievers win the game. They scored 28 the first 20. They score 64 the final 25. Johnson with 23, Banks with 21, Valentine with 18. Every one of those players shooting above 50% from the field. I do smart school college basketball because you know some UMBC Albany fans are hyped their games being streamed by YouTuber. You know, I love doing that. Look, I'm a High Point fan, so I love when like High Point gets attention and whatnot. So like, I love doing these games. We do the big games, obviously. We do a lot of the big games, but when there's nothing on in terms of the bigger games, like I want to do college basketball. College basketball is fun. Yes, the bigger environments are great, but the smaller environments are also great because A, there's less competition. B, I went to High Point, so I went to a school that was one of the low majors where I killed for like this kind of coverage. So I appreciate that a ton. And like we get the emojis in there, we would go all out. Like it's fun. I love doing it. Takes me back to the college days. Like I love doing the NFL streams. I love doing the college football streams. Don't get me wrong, but this takes me back to my college days. This takes me back. This makes me nostalgic for my college days. I love it a lot. So, how about Dynasty? Hopefully soon. In terms of the game plan, after that UMBC win, we're doing Michigan-Purdue tomorrow. Unless anyone has any last-minute donations to get in. They want to see Villanova Marquette or St. Joseph State in. Speak now for hold your peace. Otherwise, we're going Michigan-Purdue tomorrow. Game plan, we have videos coming out, JG9. Hopefully JG as well. No promises there. JG9 News, whenever this whole thing clears up with Cohen, I have no idea. Once the dust settles, because it's going to be outdated like 5 minutes after I record. I already know it. Tomorrow, again, we're doing Michigan against Purdue. UCLA, Washington at 11 o'clock Eastern. Michigan, Purdue at 8 o'clock. Saturday, I will let you know the schedule for Saturday. We're going to do a triple header for Saturday. So if you want college basketball Saturday, it's going to be, they keep feeding the Irish. Noted. I think part of it's like NBC games. NBC games because Peacock is tough to view. I noticed the Peacock games do a lot better streaming-wise because NBC is very restrictive in terms of being able to stream the game. Like, Peacock doesn't let you stream if you're on OBS. So, people can't really stream Peacock games, so people come to me for that. But, the game plan for Saturday is going to be High Point Winthrop at 2 o'clock. So, High Point at home against Winthrop. I think it's the first High Point home game we've called this year, oddly enough. 2 o'clock Eastern for that game. 8:30, Tennessee against Auburn. Top 10 matchup. Two teams we've done before. SEC teams. They're great. We'll do that game. That's the marquee game. And then 4:30 Eastern time /5 o'clock. We'll do a You Make the Call for Duke, Wake Forest, Baylor, Utah, or Clemson, Va Tech. So appreciate you guys tuning in. Cheers out my watch NFL stream at 9.3K. Wow. You know, college streams do really well. Yeah, I think my streams in general do well. I'm really happy about that. My stream such in general, when I do a sporting event, it does really well, which I'm really happy about. So, appreciate you guys tuning in. JG9 signing off. Enjoy the rest of your night, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll do 2 games tomorrow. And, video should be dropping early in the morning. If you haven't seen today's video, click that link above and go to JG8 to watch a Dumb Decisions video on the Pitt Toledo game of a sports bowl that happened a few weeks ago. Thank you guys for tuning in. JG9 signing off. I will see you guys tomorrow. Retrievers come back from down 15 at the half, win by 5 in OT. They